Hello. Hello. Welcome to Sept of the Red Branch, where we're all secret and shit. I could really care less at this point. Sept of the Red Branch has been, the storm is coming. You can feel it. The winds are definitely a more odd thing. One minute they're howling, and next minute they're quiet. Then the rain kind of comes in sporadic showerings. It's almost like you're not, the full breadth of it hasn't really hit yet. For those who've experienced living on the coast before, this is what they call the calm. Because in reality, it's kind of like the namesake, really. It is calm. Real calm. Eerily calm. It's really fucking eerily calm. Before the thunder and lightning and all sorts of levels of rain hit. But we don't have to worry about that yet. So, the following two locations are open to the PCs of where they wish to start with first. There is this place here, which many of you recognize one of the gates. And the following two NPCs are here. Fiuk and Farah. Over down in the Tri-Stones, which is an unusual place for the Philodoxes to be, but you do see two noticeable figures, which is Simon and Rory. They are there, they're talking, leaning up against posts. Various people pitter-pattering in and out, and for both, it's almost a very curious thing because both are wondering really what's going on with some of you were there and present when the survivor was recovered. And for Seamus, you would have heard they brought back a survivor from a spire raid of the Red Remnants, which is, well, you've heard enough about the Red Stag in this place. That's rare. It's rare that there is ever a survivor. So you can imagine the hubbub that's going around. The Philodoxes only have exclusive access at the minute, and one or two trusted theurges. You imagine like the Adrian level theurges have access at this point. So to answer your question already, Maeve, no, you probably wouldn't have been given access just because of your experience level when you put it in logical terms. But stuff is being debated, and you imagine all of you are not stupid. Things are being figured out. She's not on Sept. No, come on. She probably would be tainted first and then brought in when she's clean. But you don't know whether she's on yet. In fact, it's very up in the air at the minute because, well, maybe they are trying to just keep it secret. Maybe they're trying to keep the information low so everybody doesn't do anything stupid. You never know with Fianna. Or maybe they're just trying to make sure that certain people know so they can get the job done properly and there's not a hubbub. But I will let the PCs decide where they are. That's currently where the initial NPCs you're going to see if you decide whichever location. So Tri-Stones, Rory and Simon, and this gate here, I believe it's the Western Gate. I'm not looking at the R20 at the minute, so forgive
Northern.
me. Thank you. Northern Gate, it is Farah and Fiuk.
Do we have... I assume we have reason to believe that the reason the Philodoxes and people are puttering in and out of that area is talking about this.
Yeah, reasonably.
That was recovered.
You could easily assume that's Rory McTighe over there with Simon there. That's a Foster and Adrian talking to each other about shit. It's an easy assumption. The Tri-Stone area is known for Philodox and Theurge meetings. You know what I mean? You can tell it's not an exclusive one because they'd be telling you to fuck off if you were there. Do you know what I mean? It's probably maybe in the aftermath of one.
And any idea, like, rumor-wise, what's been going on up at the North Gate? Any sort of, like, gossipy stuff that's traveling along?
North Gate is the closest to the town, which is probably why people are concerned, because that storm is going to hit Brooks Rest. And that's a coastal village. So, maybe Fiuk and Farah are there to make sure overseeing anyone that needs it. You know what I mean? It's that kind of, we're going to make sure that the kinfolk are all right, anyone's good, they've checked in on people, because you never quite know what's going to happen. Some of these places can get messy. God forbid, people are doing safety precautions, particularly on the west coast of Ireland. This is a very standard thing. It's probably very jarring for some of you, even Seamus, who didn't grow up on the west coast. In the east coast, it's bad. But on the west coast, they take this shit seriously because it's coming right in the Atlantic.
Yeah, even Maeve, growing up on the edge of the Atlantic, has no brace for this. New York's way too far north for anything serious to hit.
Yep, exactly. Like I said, it's a bit jarring. It's not like they're not in like emergency action stations, but they're you see kinfolk coming in and out doing checks that they're here and they're there and they're going to be in here, and it's actually pretty efficient. Really, they know where to go, and Farah and Fiach are overseeing a certain amount, probably coming in and out. So I will give it to the PCs, and you decide wherever you can be all together, you can be separate. Where are you guys?
Let's say, at least for starters, that Maeve will be over by the stones, just because she's curious and she gets that she's still clear. She doesn't necessarily rate an immediate info dump, but it won't necessarily keep her from being, plunked down up on the hill with, the occasional hopeful glance as she's winding Talons or something. Just trying to figure out what's going on, who's doing what, being long distance style nosy.
All right. Whereas the other three, because then if you're on the clump, I'll start. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to figure out where everybody is. I don't want to give anyone too much individual time.
Yes.
Seamus, for his part, while there's a storm coming and he has a certain person who is not a kinfolk in that town, so he's at that fucking north gate trying not to panic as best he fucking can.
Okay. Beautiful. I'll get to that as well. Kara.
Kara would be hanging out around the Tri-Stones.
Okay. And Sean.
Gate. People are coming in. A lot of them have like a lot of shit, I'm guessing, with them. Or at least enough that it's an encumbrance and moving them along faster. Not being a dick about, but actually physically helping them, which he's good at. He can at least keep things going.
You notice there's a lot of the older people that are coming in to stay on set, if you get me. A lot of the older kinfolk, like old men, essentially. Some people just come in and tell you they're here and they're going to be here, and it's kind of like you're just showing immediately, okay, cool,
Yeah, no, Sean's just here to be helpful, especially to the elderly.
Mm-hmm.
He's just here to help old people. There's no motive. He doesn't really have his ears up trying to hear gossip.
Oh yeah,
he's just here to help the elderly.
All right, so we will start. Actually, ironically, you know what? We will get Kara and Maeve first because Tri-Stones is the closest place that I can switch over quickly, and then I'll get to Seamus and Sean. So, you're all sitting around. Yeah, are you together or are you separate?
Kara's probably pretty close to Maeve. Not shadowing her, just yes, this is my packmate, and her presence is comforting to me right now.
I mean, truth be told, if we're both here just kind of being long distance nosy, there's no reason Kara can't plunk down next to her. Maybe we'll even hand her stuff periodically, here, wind this like that. There you go. Thumbs up. Just
so you just
kind of keep it busy, at least for a moment, looking for a pause to maybe hop down and ask about things. But she doesn't want to interrupt, and there's been a lot of back and forth.
I mean, you'll see whatever the meeting was has probably died down. It's just currently Rory, McTighe, and Simon there. Leaning against, probably it's Simon who's leaning up against one of the stones as Rory is talking to him. That's what you see.
Finally, roll the lips in, go ahead and set down her things. She can collect them on her way back up, and we'll start, skittering down the hill. Just little scamper.
Kara's not too far behind.
Yeah, eventually you start coming up to where they are, and you'll probably hear just the tail end of Rory going. The question is, who is she going to stay with after she has been dutifully cleansed? That is the problem. We already have limited space. But we don't want to leave her with just anyone. The girl is vulnerable, and I don't want a vulnerable kinfolk in the hands of someone who is, while good-intentioned, incompetent. So, you just see the Silverfang just go, it is logical. But we'll have to decide soon. We can't keep her in the safe house for the longest time. Roy just goes, no, you're right. And then eventually, he spots you both first like that. A man's eyes are sharp. You know what I mean? Oh
yeah, Maeve is the opposite of sneaky right now. She's a fucking ginger just kind of strolling along pretty upfront like.
I know, it's just, I imagine it's a bit jarring because, you know, I mean, if you're talking, then he just stops talking and just, you know, boom.
Yeah,
Like someone just, like, you know, crane his head around, like, what the fuck are you up? Oh, you know, just a little friendly, polite little, like, smile, you know what I mean?
and there's, you know, the moment taken to do a little bob of the head. Be polite.
Rory just stares at you, waiting.
I was just curious, Rise, after the meetings and all, how she was doing, if she's doing better.
She is recovering. It has been very trying on her system.
Is she at least stable now?
To a certain degree.
Just an
Physically,
earnest.
yes. Physically, I would say yes. Simon just nods, like, yeah, that's, just that kind of, like, yeah.
There's
Just
an
earnest look of relief.
there's an audible sigh of relief from Kara. Oh, okay.
However, mentally, we have not broached that threshold just yet. We were waiting till the taint was reportedly clear before approaching any delicate matters of the mind.
Quick bobble of the head. Of course. She's been through a lot. No. Just wanted to know if she was even halfway out of the woods.
She, in terms of the taint sense, yes, she was. While it took a physical toll on her body, it was enough that she was able to pull through.
Just smiling, just the nod and the an honest little smile. Just thank you, Raya.
Not.
Is there any way that we can contribute anything to the process?
You were the ones
Feelings
who
or-
found her, yes?
Yes, Raya.
Rubs his beard. Simon will, like, fold his arms. Was she in any way conscious when you found her, or was it merely as described in the report?
I think everything was given properly in the report, right? I thought she was a corpse when we first came in. I didn't realize she was even still alive, and even when she was alive, or clearly alive, she wasn't especially. If she like rolls her lips a minute, like thinks about it, I don't think she was really aware of what was happening.
Did you notice the needle mark on her neck? Or was her presentation when she initially arrived? I could imagine you didn't, but did you spot that initially? I didn't see it in the report, and it was something we found when we examined her with the theurges.
I don't think she did. So no, she
No.
gives a little shake of the head.
You didn't really have time to, like, check over her, so.
No, it was the bleeding on her head, and then everything that
Yes.
happened when we tried to move her.
There was 2 small ceramic markings on the top part of her tibia and the top part of the lower cortex of the brain.
Oof.
Markings?
Yes, injection markings.
Oops. And it was just kind
Crude.
of wrinkles thoughtfully.
It seems, as what we have found, at a certain number of our main problem that we were treating, and he looks at Rory, and Rory just gives a nod, like, yeah, you can tell him. The main issue we were dealing with was severe anemia.
Oh,
On top of the worm taint, naturally.
Considering the amount of blood that was there, that doesn't come as a big surprise.
let's just glance aside and Torna, just for reference, was there any I can't remember if it was referenced. Was she fairly high pure breed? Could she even
I
tell?
would, yeah, I would say just due to the stench, you're not sure, but you could ask.
There's like the fingers are kind of like, the thumbs are kind of playing with each other a bit, but she does tip the head thoughtfully. It's going to seem like a strange question, but is she from a very strong or storied bloodline?
Rory just tilts his head. It was like a second. Yes. Strong blood. She's not one of the MacTaig or McCarthy or Nessa, but strong pure breed. Why we were beginning to look around to see did she have any family in the area. She's not one of ours. That's what's causing us concern, you see.
So, understanding little nod.
She
Glances.
How did you
She's
know to ask about her heritage? There's like an eyebrow raise at Maeve that like Rory's just sharp, just like, why are you asking?
Heresy.
Hang on. Wait, hang on. Pure breed. No. He's not that. We're not on the heresy train just yet.
Not yet. I'd noticed, Raya, that it seems to me that the remnants, they want blood, and they want good blood. They keep trying not to kill me, but to drag me off or make me step away from the others when we fight them.
And you didn't mention this to the Wormfoe, did you? Have you?
I've mentioned what's happened. I hadn't necessarily highlighted my own drawn conclusions. Even the first time in the tunnel, she didn't try to kill me. She could have killed me. She wanted me to come to her and away from my pack.
I see. Did you tell the Wormfoe this?
She thinks for a second about the exact phrasing she used, like just so she can be sure that she is telling the truth. I did tell people what happened, but I didn't think people believed that I really saw her back then.
Well, it's glad you mentioned it now. That will be something we will have to keep an eye on. That means that noble families, our own, the Mock Nessa, and the McCarthy will have to observe their kinfolk more guardedly. That is a good piece of information, and you, next time, do not be afraid to tell us. It is important. This might be the key into understanding pattern. If we can understand the pattern, then we can root them out.
Of course, sir. I'll
Just gives that business like, yes. But he's not trying to be demeaning you. It's just very like, all right, Cleus, you made that mistake, but now you're going to not make it again. Right. Right.
I will go back over what I've concluded from what I've seen and make sure to submit another report. Right.
Good. However, this could be you are a recent arrival in high pure breed. I do not believe that she arrived with you. There were people meant to be coming from America that haven't, but we do know delays, so we're trying to add up who this girl could be.
I didn't recognize her. The only ones I think that would be coming for me are my parents.
Just gives a nod. That I cannot comment on. That is a job for the warder and Wormfoe. They are organizing that.
She just displays the hands. Basically, the don't like if other young people are showing up, that it's not someone who came from New
Yeah,
York.
he's kind of like, did she come from? You know what I mean? It's kind of like,
Yeah.
you know anybody that was meant to come and didn't? You know what I mean? It's that kind of, it's very standard check. Then perhaps, did you have regular contact with any of the other seps near your territory? I know there was some that were connected to us as well. I'm just making sure that we're eliminating all possibilities before we start asking Tri-Spiral and Silver Tara, did they send anyone here, or she is some lost kin?
There were Fianna kinfolk at Belvedere, but I didn't bond that closely to any of them that they'd necessarily want to follow me.
Just because they're not, like, oh, cool. Very well.
And there wouldn't be any at the Sept of the Sentinel, and that was the next closest Sept.
Very well. Perhaps, seeing as you've shown a healthy interest and you are a Macfion, looks over the Simon, just gives this like, maybe it's a good idea, shrug. I will bring you to her. Under my supervision, of course. Perhaps you can... I would not say you will get very far compared to honored Ryas and Yoffs, but perhaps a starting focal point with someone young and someone who found her could be potentially psychologically beneficial.
I'd be more than happy to try her.
Just gives that business-like nod again. Again, he's just standing again for Maeve and Cara. The man, as much as Maeve has heard stories of Roy, the man is like, he's like a stag. You know what I mean? Proud. The way he stands, it's powerful. He's a powerfully built man. He's about 6'4", 6'5".
Oh yeah. I mean, all the Ryas are definitely one of those like, oh, whoa.
If you will require your pack, I will adhere to it. However, I will stress caution in terms of one person at a time in the room. Crowding is... She can only tolerate 2 people at maximum before she panics.
No, of course. Oh.
I will talk to the Wormfoe. I believe she was mentioning some other things. I will mention that you are helping me with the kinfolk, and if she wishes, she will have you investigate some areas related to it.
It's just the quick little nod of like, yeah, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, pretty much it's like, you know what? I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this. I'm an agent. I can do this.
I can do this. Delegation.
It's something my pack is... Not that we are not capable with the storm. We are trying to make sure that certain areas are safe and covered. The storm brings in not just ordinary Gaia spirits, but also many different worm taints take advantage during the time.
I can only imagine how much wild rides in on a storm. I'm sure
Exactly.
it's quite the event.
My pack is stretched thin as it is, and we, as much as we would like to chase down these heretics and crush them into their heel, we are stretched thin, and the kin take a greater priority. So, any assistance to investigate certain points would be most welcome.
The head goes bobble, bobble, bobble.
So you will do this. The person's like, yep, nope, you're doing it. Good.
Yep, bobble, bobble, bobble.
I am glad you agree. Not that you had a choice. Clearly.
You've been voluntold.
Yeah, pretty much. Good. Take my cousin through marriage. Yeah, he says that.
Jesus.
A lot more stoically than I would ever be able to say that, because I have a soul. No, Rory has a soul. He's just grumpy. Take my cousin through marriage and gather your people when you can. However, do not if they are busy with the kinfolk, allow them to make sure the kinfolk get reprieved, and make sure they are switched in. Somebody, we are not leaving any standards when it comes to them. Am I understood?
Yes, Raya.
Yes,
Good.
Raya.
You're dismissed.
Thank you, Raya. It just
Simon
promptly
gives you
fucks
the
off.
To be fair to Simon, you just go, that little friendly. Bye.
Eh,
little wave. Scampers, all the same. Just
Kara will linger behind Maeve for an extra moment. Before I go, Raya, is there anything I should be doing to help assist the family now?
By doing your duty.
Then that's what I'll do. Thank you,
You have
Raya.
already earned a modicum of respect for the scarring and standing with it. However, covering it will not earn you respect. It means you're hiding. Do your duty to the family and stand proud of the things you received fighting the worm. They're not things to be ashamed of.
Yes, Raya.
Gives a very curt business-like nod.
And she'll kind of shake her hair back away from her face.
she can catch up to Maeve as she's picking up all her things and, bundle this way, stuff it in the swag. Bundle this that way, stuff it in the swag. Everything in the swag.
Yes.
And then we scamper to find the boys. But first, the boys!
All right, the boys. So, it's been a long fucking day, man. So many people coming in. Old Mrs. Jenkinson with the fucking wheel, with the crutches. Sean, man, that was a time, because you know what? She is an old Irish woman and she will go as slow as she damn pleases. And you and your American fancy John Waynes can wait. Oh. But eventually, it's starting to die down a bit and you just see Phil rubbing his face like, Mother of Jesus. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's raining. Sean's hood's up, but even he is just rubbing his forehead. Is that numb, slack look to his face as someone who's been on their feet all day has?
You hear Farah like, of course, Mrs. Jameson, of course I'm going to. Yep, no, of course I'll keep an eye on. Yep, oh, yeah, no, definitely. Oh, yeah, no, I'll make sure they know. She just hangs up the phone. I need somebody to go and check on Mrs. Jameson in town. She won't get down the stairs again.
I see.
And she's the uncle or great auntie or whatever the fuck she is of one of the McCarthys. Fiach. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, Jenny. I'm not going. Sorry, just shoots the look over at him like, what? You know what I mean? Oh no, I'm not going. She doesn't like me. I was at a
Known to be a charmer.
family gathering years ago. She doesn't like me. I mean, it's not my fault.
Seamus, get the shipmobile.
The what?
Get the shitty car we always use.
Oh, why did you just fucking say that? Shitmobile.
Could be a fuck of a time loading her in there, but
Oh, just Farah's like, don't load her in. That's like load feeding 5,000. Just knock on the door and go in and check on her. Tell her you're with, the people. She knows the score. She's knowing.
all right.
Don't bring her here. Otherwise, she will. Just don't do it. Save us the hassle. She's fine where she is. She's up on a hill.
Understood, Raya.
That even better.
But get back as quick as you. She looks up at the sky. Get back as quick as you can if you want to keep your clothes. Well, if you don't want to feel like a rat.
And just this Mrs. Jameson, where exactly is she? She's on top of the hill and all, but
She's just, you go through the town and just go up one of the side hills to the left. Do you know that little square that they all have down towards the beach? Just go up that hill, and there she is.
all right. And I mean, Tawna, in
Mhm.
comparison to where
She's-
Lila's house is.
She's next door. Right, that
Yeah,
was
so
mentioned.
shame.
Mrs. Jameson. You mentioned the scene sickle. Mrs. Jameson
Oh
on the
my
road
God.
and bought her cake
I
and everything.
remember now.
Yep.
It's just that it's like that totally. Yeah, I have a fantastic poker face. Fuck you. Just nodding like, yeah, it's there. Thing scratches his chin, scratches his hair. I think I know what you mean, but I'm sure I'll find it.
Oh yeah, it's on your left now. You know that, Sean, right? It's your left. Go up a bit there and then turn left on your left. Fake nods, your left.
Ah, you're left.
I've yet to be allowed to drive here.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're fucking American.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
Oh, I just thought you were English. Just like look over, James. Can you drive?
It's just the reeling back face, like. Of course, I can
Yeah.
drive.
Oh, good. You're driving. Don't let the American drive. You crash.
I'm not let the American drive.
Because you'll crash.
Exactly. So why would I let him drive?
I don't know. Maybe you got it in your harebrained head to let him drive. Jesus.
Do you think I am?
A ragabash.
It's just that slow grin slowly peeling over his face.
I see you were a man of culture.
Aha!
Feig just gives that ragabash grin back like, yeah, you would do it. I'd do it too. We're evil. Oh yeah, no. Just go there as quick as you can. If you get caught in the rain, well, boys.
It's
Unlucky.
game over.
Oh yeah.
It's game
There you
over,
go.
man.
Just don't go near the cliffs, whatever you're doing. I know you're all touristy and all that, but they will sweep you over the side. Just a bit of a warning. They will do it. We lost Johnny 2 times bootstrap over the one day. Clearly fell right over the fucking edge of it.
So, Johnny Boot 2 times Johnny Bootstrap.
Mm-hmm.
What? That's a fucking name and a half. That is. I like that.
It leans over. Kept repeating himself, and the guy there just got mad about it.
Johnny Boot 2 times Johnny Two Strap.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that a lot. And it's just walking off towards the car. Yeah, Johnny Boot Two-strap
Farrah
boot.
called him that because she got stuttered when she was saying the name. She was so mad, and you just hear the thwack in the back of the head.
Seamus will go running off after to find the car.
You find the shitmobile that you have to awkwardly move the seats.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
the
yeah.
ones, Tom. You know the ones.
Oh, I know. Wait, this is the Peugeot, right?
Yep.
Beautiful. Yes, of course I know these seats. And Seamus being quite tall. Yep, that thing is rammed all the way backwards. It's got the little windy thing that doesn't fucking work properly, so you have to kind of jag it forward. Steering wheel's fucking locked in place. So it's just kind of like, so he starts driving it down.
You start driving, Sean. You feel you've taken one lean forward too much in the seatbelt, and then it cracks back, and you can't move again because that's what happens in a Peugeot. Because
I fucking hate this thing so much.
Oh, it's shh. Starts stroking the dashboard. Shh. He didn't say that. No, I didn't mean that. Not at all.
We should collect the others.
That's why I'm driving too. I'm going towards the gate, and then I'm going to give him a little poke in the brain, and then they'll come and have a go. A wonderful team adventure to go and check on the old lady. Not the most heroic thing we've done, but it's certainly up there.
I'm still recovering from the last heroic thing we did.
Well, I don't.
Maeve, Kara.
Yeah?
North Gate.
Coming.
what the fuck? Fucking Sean leans back. His car's like, I'm coming.
Kara sounds like she's possessed all of a sudden. It's a
Oh.
problem.
The weird village. She's just walking down.
Down with the sickness playing in the background as Cora starts walking up.
Fucking Jesus. Sorry, I just wasn't ready for that.
Fucking brilliant.
I wasn't either.
Nobody was ready.
Seamus will wait there in the car. Waiting.
Please.
Eternally waiting.
I mean, inevitably, he will end up with packmates in the back of the car. Do you care?
Hold on, there's a song and dance about this first. So,
Oh no! They like
So-
walk up and Maeve just looks at the car like, oh, I'm so.
so I mean,
Oh.
it's not that it's never that easy. This is a 3-door car, so naturally, Seamus gets out.
3-door.
Yes,
Mhm.
3 doors.
Yeah, it's a 3-door. Yeah.
Why
yeah,
would it
I'm
have
in.
3 doors?
2 on the
Huge
sides,
doors.
1 on the back.
Yep.
3 doors.
3 doors.
Oh no!
3-door car, Peugeot 206, 3-door car, 1.2 liter engine, a pure fucking nothingness. But
Yep.
either way, he gets out. I used to have one of these. Jiggies the seat all the way forward again, cranks it forward so it almost looks like the seat rests on the steering wheel. All right, get in.
Maeve complies. She actually climbs in first because she's the smallest. She knows her role.
All right,
Kara squiggles her way in after Maeve.
all right. Which one's sitting behind Seamus?
Probably Kara.
All right,
I will say,
Cara,
I will say for Seamus as well with Kara's facial scarring as well. But that is something of note.
Yeah.
what facial's going?
I will show you in a minute.
All right. So either way, so you get in. How tall is Cara, roughly? Either way, it doesn't matter because this is a Peugeot 206, so you're going to get crammed in anyway. So he throws the seat back, jams it back, but starts climbing back in. Yeah, that's your knees are thoroughly braced against the back of the seat as he shuts the door, turns around.
Yeah, she's about average height.
Right, we all ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Wonderful. So we're going to go and I mean, unless you want to tell him, Sean. No.
We're going to go check on an elderly kinfolk that will not leave their home.
Why not?
Because she is old and does not want to leave her home.
Old Irish women. You'll understand. Trust me. She starts driving.
Blink, blink.
Seamus readies his soul.
Seamus readies his soul, but he knows what's next door, so he's like, well,
Boy.
yeah, he'll start
Yeah.
driving.
Start driving down to out Brooks Rest.
How?
It's nice. It's not picturesque as this. I'll put it like this. It's Irish weather time, so it's just grey. Grey everywhere.
Oh, I know. Trust me. But I imagine the drive is far less than pleasant as it is stormy, and in a Peugeot you feel every single blast of wind throwing you all over the place.
When the rain started, like you can tell on the way down, you can feel the wind starting to hit. And the rain starts to hit now. There's no thunder either and lightning just yet. But mother of Jesus, that wind.
The little squeaks every time the car gives a shudder, just so sad.
It's that bad, so you can't really hear the radio that's playing over the sound of the storm that's raging outside. And Seamus is just kind of like pulled as far as he can towards the steering wheel, squinting his eyes, trying to see through the wipers that are trying so hard to keep this damn thing clear.
Wipers just screaming internally.
They are not doing a very good job. I think we're nearly there.
Let me just.
How can you tell?
I can just tell, all right, Maeve.
I'll put it like this for you guys. Like, you've seen some storms, you've seen this. This is just like, Sean, you're squinting out the front seat like, mother of Jesus, I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad, dude.
And where are we now? So eventually you come to rows that look cottages that look much like this, and it's I mean, in the sunshine, this is like, oh, it's so quaint. It's like those postcards, but in the rain, you just hate everything. You're like, oh, I can't see anything. Oh, that's a cottage. How the fuck is that still standing? What the fuck is this?
No, it's even better. We're gonna have to get out in this for a little bit.
Oh, Sean, you open the door, and it's like the opera music kicks in.
Yeah, the first thing you hear out of Sean's, fuck. As he just tries to muscle his way out there. He's not having a fun time.
By the time Sean gets to the door, like when your jeans are wet and you can feel how heavy your jeans are. Your hair is wet, even though you've got the hood on. You don't know how, but you're wet. You've got everything is just wet, and somebody needs to add Tom back because he dropped out. And Cara, the same. You're like, oh, I had really pleasant hair. No, you don't.
No. Oh, my hair was the best thing that happened today. And now it's wet.
And I'll put it like this: you get one gust of wind, and it's not just cold; it's got rain in the wind too. So it's that cold, biting wind that just makes you hate life. As you knock on the door, oh, there's a silence.
Are we sure she's home? Just that
What?
she's huddled in a little ball of misery.
Music. That's music.
I'll give it another go. Don't.
Silence. Just the howling of the wind, and more, and a big gust hits you this time to the point where you even feel yourself move a little. You're like, oh, oh, oh.
Oh,
All right.
shocked and offended.
Kara's gonna look around for a window she can peep in.
Music.
Yes,
You
it's
can.
music.
You can see a window. Yeah, there's plenty of windows. That's just been battered to death by the rain.
What do things
curtain.
look like inside? Just curtains?
The curtains. You just see these really nice embroidered curtains. Like, oh, look at that.
Aw, damn it.
So I've got an idea. You guys keep trying, to knock on the door. I'm gonna ask next door, see if they've seen her. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Can I have like a wits
All
check
right,
to
just
realize?
don't freak out the locals.
Yep. Go ahead.
Since I've been to his house.
Yep. Go ahead. Let's check. Roll it.
Sean's too focused on his own fucking problems at the moment. Like, it's just like, I'm gonna go next door. Yeah, good thinking, buddy. Donk.
Right, Sean gets it. My man.
I mean, her original thought is that too, but then she looks next door and is like, wait a minute.
Oh, you
Like-
recognize the little dainty cottage?
Just like looks over and there's like the blink and like looks at Seamus like, what? Shrugs. And just yeah, go do that. That's a good idea.
So Seamus goes and knocks on. Oh, by the way, Seamus, Cara looks like that.
I've seen it.
Just
Yeah,
ah.
right here.
I
You know what I
approve.
mean? Hi, Cara. Oh Jesus. No.
So I'll get to that later. Don't worry.
So you knock on the door, Seamus. Sean's still banging away. Cara standing there being wet. Maeve is just tiptoeing on her feet like an epileptic leprechaun. Like, oh, it's wet. I don't like it.
She is.
And fucking knock on the door, and there's a little like pitter 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 pitter. Boom, door flies open. She's got the fucking orange, the orange coat.
She's got the fucking lifeguard coat on, hasn't she?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Her hair is
Seamus is-
absolutely drenched to like the skin.
But I mean, Seamus is no better. As he just stood there, looked like he jumped in a pool and just kind of got out of it, bracing himself within the toy. Oh, thank you, Mary, Mother of Christ, fucking Jesus.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Do you mind if you kind of just come in?
Oh, sure, yeah. Steps aside.
Just walks in, just like, yeah, that's totally normally just ask if I come in my own damn house.
Like, what you see Layla do is she like leans her face and lets the rain like into her face and then closes the door again.
It's kind
Shaking
of
herself like.
It's just there's a look. Not even going to question it. At this point, we've got there's more important things going on. World's around. So, Layla. So, funnily enough, I thought I'd come say hi. More important, mostly, it's first priority, of course. I know it's a storm, and I was worried.
What were you worried about?
Well, it's a storm.
I know. 40 minutes. Went out to where it is coming in. It's going to hit here in about an hour. Less than that, I think. Even looks at her watch, like scrubbing it, like. Actually, you've got about 20 minutes.
What am I getting? I'm getting the impression you're excited about this.
Yeah, it's a storm. I mean, it can kill you, but it's a long time.
Well, I mean, sure, there's something about living a life a little bit dangerously,
Oh, I mean, I know where I'm going.
Yes, but I don't.
Yeah, you just go deeper and under the water.
That's all right when you can breathe underwater or hold your breath for quite a while.
Yeah, but it's fine, I can't do that. I thought you guys can do that.
I can't.
You can't breathe underwater.
No, I can't breathe. Do I look like I have gills?
I thought you could breathe underwater.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that idea from?
You gave the impression like you could breathe underwater.
No. Just
You were like, I am a great swimmer. Steps walking around, marching.
I am a fantastic swimmer. You have seen me swim.
I assumed that, you could breathe underwater.
I can't breathe underwater. I can hold my breath for quite a while now.
If I recall, you said, Layla, darling, you asked me to breathe water, I'll give you a gill.
I would, but still.
Oh, no, that's fine. Fine.
What? Why are you getting offended about this now?
Because it's water, Seamus.
I know it's water.
I like it.
I know you like it. That's why I'm
here. Oh. Why, you don't want to come in the storm with me?
As much as I'd like to, I'm also here on business as well.
Looks even creepier when he's with no.
So there's something. So I there's nothing I'd want more than to go out in a treacherous, nearly deadly storm with you, my one love of life. But either way, we're here for your next door neighbor, Mrs. Jameson.
Dean's in, but she's an old lady.
She's an old lady. I'm not taking her in the fucking storm. She's
not. I didn't realize you guys could. I've never seen an old one of you before.
I don't know if she should. There's a chance we can live that long. Yes, it's a very dangerous job.
What do you mean live that? There's like a whirl.
What?
What? I thought you were. I thought you guys didn't age.
Lila, honey, baby. This is not the conversation we need to be having right now. We'll have this one later, all right? We could have this conversation later.
Oh, I see how it is. Oh.
What
do you want Mrs. Simmons for?
Mrs. Simmons? I thought Mrs. Jameson. What's her fucking name?
Oh, Jameson. Yeah, no, I was about to say if you're going to Mrs. Simmons down the other road. I didn't know. I've many next door neighbors.
You have two.
I know.
One either side.
I know many.
Anyway, Miss Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
She obviously has a connection to our people.
Oh,
and people are worried about her, so we've come up to come and check on her because
she's an invalid. She can't get down the stairs.
Well,
she has one of the button things, the.
Well, yes, I know.
Her husband takes care of her, but he's deaf.
Well, that's the thing, we just came to check him out because.
Do you need the key? Yeah, yes. Well, I'll open the door for you. She reaches into the little pot, takes out the little key.
There's just a look of all right, that works. Okay. Oh
yeah, no, I visit her house. And I came over with spring cake.
Did you save any for me?
No.
Why not?
Because her grandkids are over.
Oh.
They were all tiny with the little red hair. It was adorable. Plus, I wanted to see, and I wanted to make sure she was all right. And you know what? Maybe I liked it.
Oh, you're allowed to enjoy.
It got me out of the house.
Good.
Seamus.
You're allowed to enjoy things, Lila. I'm happy that you're enjoying things and
Oh, that's
meeting
fine.
people and being social. There's nothing I want more than that.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad.
Yes, I want the best for you.
Should come over sometime.
I do. I come over every other day. Thank
I
you very
mentioned
much.
it. You know, I mentioned it. You know
What?
that you were a friend.
Well, maybe I will.
Oh, good. I'll make sesame cake.
I look forward to it.
Good. Great.
Now, let's so that's another thing as well. So obviously the house, and see Mrs. Jameson coming to check on her, and there's also the rest of my friends here.
Oh, your friends. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I brought my friends.
Just opens the door.
Hold on, because I know you said that you wanted.
Just walks out. You know, in her in her wellies.
It's like
Yeah, so Sean finally turns because he's been bitching about this at this point, and looks over, and then this woman comes out of the house, and then there's a second where Sean actually looks at the other two. I was just fucking kidding. I didn't know he was actually seducing the locals.
Yep. They're just a little nod, yep, totally.
Whatever works, I guess.
Oh, look, she's coming over to say hi. Everybody wave.
Yeah, everybody
she
wave.
actually does smile and wave for Layla.
Hi.
You just see
Kara will wave.
Seamus coming up behind her, Kermit the Frog flailing as he does.
For what it's worth, I mean, Maeve has seen her before, so Maeve gives the wave and the smile.
Well, she gives a big enthusiastic wave. She is just wearing the life jacket and crows and naturally and
I was
wellies.
gonna say she's just wearing a life jacket. Jesus,
I wouldn't put it past her.
No. She's wearing a bright orange, the things she can be seen walking along the roads as well. It's she's practically glowing in the fucking evening light. But bright red hair soaked to the skin. She looks already soaked to the skin. So she walks up, hello. You need to keep pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give some
Yes.
noddle. Just excuse me, squeezing through.
Thought of shuffling
Again,
on this tiny porch.
For her size wise, she's about 5'1". Layla's tiny.
And Guy, Seamus could probably bless Guy herself for Sean's bull fucking ignorance. Because he doesn't look like he's questioning any of these circumstances. It's just this fucking representative of the Lollipop Guild is going to get him out of the rain, and that's all he cares about right now.
She does a fiddle with the door a couple of times, then just slides it open.
Oh, thank you so
Hang on,
much.
I'll go in first before Mr. Jameson hits us with the fucking. Give me a second. Slides in.
Good idea. She looks back at Seamus. Really good idea.
See, I have a fantastic idea. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Sean finally swivels around and kind of gestures his head towards the door where this young lady just went in. What's her deal?
What do you mean, what's her do? You need to be a little bit more specific, please, Sean, so I can give you the answers that
I
you
mean,
need.
who's she supposed to be related to, if anybody? Is she normal? Normal or not normal?
She's not normal, but she's
All
not
right.
really related to anybody, but she's mine.
Maeve finally fucking just sputters. Brings the hand up I didn't know it. It's the innocent
Sean
face.
just kind of knits his brow a little bit. Why haven't I seen her before then? I've had a lot of parties.
Kara just blinks huh.
Maeve's just looking over with a little Seamus, why hasn't he seen it before?
To be fair to Seamus, Sean just seems confused. Not quite going full Rory on you.
Because, Sean, it's much as it is to have this conversation out in the storming winds as I'm getting my boxes soaked through that I can almost feel the River Nile flowing between my balls, it's, I'm quite an anxious person deep down. And I really, it's just one of those things.
You're anxious to bring her to meet everybody else where we all normally
yes, I am.
are.
Yes, yeah, exactly that. And she
How does
likes
she feel about it?
Well, I mean, she likes to meet my friends, and so now that we're all here together, she's going to finally meet my friends, and there you go.
I'll put it like this, guys. You look over and look at them,
Yeah,
the rest of the village, and that's what you see.
Fucking
Yeah,
Maeve's
Sean, like-
eyebrows shoot skyward. Just
Yeah.
oh.
Sean sees that shit and then looks back at his pack. We're not making it back.
Can we at least go inside, because this is not the place to have this conversation, Sean?
He hasn't given us the all clear yet.
Eventually, Layla
I ain't
poops her head
getting
out
shot.
like an angry ferret. Decision come in.
Yeah. Sean comes in.
See the stout fella standing behind her. Oh yeah, tell him I could come in. I didn't know who it was, so I had the sawn off ready.
And this is that last comment Sean made, and then he looks at Seamus like, "Fucking see."
It's just
Daryl's like,
a look. He looks back. I had a dodge.
It's no Detroit now, but I bought the license. I bought the license, Jenny. Layla just nods like, "Oh, I know."
Sean eye fucks the gun, but
It's a hunting shotgun, essentially. It's nothing
okay,
It's got 2 barrels.
gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, Maeve tries to politely drip as close to the door as possible, especially if it's like, linoleum or something that she can't. I mean, standing on carpet would be a
This
travesty.
poor kid guy looks in about his 90s. Now here, go sit by the fire. He leans over to the big looking rude motherfucker. I take it you're with the department.
Yes, sir, we are.
Beautiful. She's upstairs. The shaky hand. Just approach it gently.
Of course.
Fiddles at the thing in his ear. What?
Just nods instead of just talking like, yes.
It's the hearing, you see. It went out in '86.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Tried to do something with the cattle and it fucked me eardrums. Haven't been able to hear straight since.
Oh. Well then. Like Sean is just looking at the more sociable members of his pack, like, please God fucking help me.
Alright, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and help the missus? And she turns and faces the nice old man more clearly and tries to speak like as without being an asshole as visibly as possible. Just, would you mind if I got some towels?
Oh, I get you some towels, yeah. Oh, you hold on there now. I would not let a lady wander around my own house on the floor. I starts talking to himself as he's walking up the stairs.
Yeah, him and big old fucking Sean.
So we're Layla like,
What
oh,
do you mean, Ben? They've been in this house. They've been in the same village since they were 16.
that's
I mean, they've traveled the world and all that, but they came back.
That's
That's-
really sweet.
that's actually really beautiful.
Seamus then realizes as Sean goes up the stairs, oh God, I'm surrounded by estrogen. Just looks around like, oh God, no.
So, turns. Why don't you tell me all about it? Leans in. Seamus. She does that little head bobble and hair flies everywhere, probably striking you all in the face.
So, okay. So actually, I have a really good story about Seamus.
Oh,
Maybe as the hand comes up, just
So there was this one time I was getting a little overprotective of one of my friends, maybe hovering too much, and some people got together and spent a whole day following me around everywhere I went to kind of show me how annoying that was. And every time I looked around, there was Sean sipping from a juice box.
Seamus?
Or not Seamus. Yes, Seamus.
There was Sean. Sean's like, I was not involved in this.
There was
Sean is
Seamus.
over there like
Sean's
fucking
head.
hearsay.
Pokes back down like the fuck you say. Like,
There was Seamus sipping from a juice box. And you know what? He didn't even share. Just pretended like he wasn't following me around, sipping from a juice box.
Dave is dying. I actually got a nasty case of the giggles.
Oh, he does that to me all the time. I'd be wandering down the beach, next thing I hear a slurp, and there he is.
You know, he did join
Sometimes
in
he-
the big conga line at the end, though. That was fun.
Thought there was a conga line? Oh. Looks over at Seamus, there was a conga line. Oh, conga line.
There was a conga line, yes.
Oh, there's a conga line.
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah, conga line.
Yeah, conga line.
Yeah.
Oh, I've always wanted to be in a conga line.
I don't know, maybe you can be in one.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
we can
no,
arrange
no,
that.
it's fine. Oh, no, it's fine. No.
Oh, it's fine if you
No,
don't
no.
want to be in a conga line. Then
Oh, no, no. Ho, 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 ho. I'll go for a conga line down the village. I'll take Mr. Jameson with me.
I think his knees might break.
Don't say that, slaps his arm.
Seamus,
What?
he can walk.
He can walk, but can he conga?
He can old man conga. Be adorable.
Meanwhile, upstairs, the department gets the door open for him. After you go now, sir.
of course, like, albeit like Gru probably end up in these situations a fair amount as they go on in rank. Sean is less than a third of this man's age, and probably likewise with his spouse. Being called sir by this man feels weird and alien and strange. But he still deals with, like, just nods and comes on in.
Right now. Let's get the old lady.
Like, as morbid as it is, all Sean can think is, like, please don't let this end in fucking terror. All of our missions end in terror. Oh, it's just a live old woman. Thank I.
She has the walking cane. You notice, like, you can see what's wrong with her. I would say it's a hip. That's a hip fracture.
Oh shit. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Mhm. Yep. She's like, she does her best to sit up, and he's like, now sit. No, Mary, come on, I've got you. And she's like, if I want to get up and greet the guru, I can do it myself. Spoiler, she can't. She does her best, and you can see she's not. The poor thing's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, but she has her pride, and Sean understands that.
I'll put like this, Sean. It is probably very jarring for you. The hero worship in their eyes when they're looking at you because you're a guru.
Oh,
They're
God.
Fiona.
He's
like,
trying, man.
She's like, come here to me now. It's been a long time since one of the group personally came down.
Oh,
They normally come up and talk to my husband, but since the hip that fell down the stairs, you see.
oh, jeez. No, there's a big storm coming, and we wanted to make sure you two were okay.
Oh, but you look. Pats him. God be blessed. You're an absolute. What's your name?
Sean.
Oh, Sean. That's an Irish name. Bright smile.
It is.
You coming
I'm,
from the state? You coming from the States?
Yeah, I'm from New York.
Are you coming home then? The other bright smile.
It's one way of looking at it. Yeah.
Oh, well, you have to come back home. It's where you belong.
Words fail me, but like you can tell, like, strange, fuzzy emotions are being touched in Sean that he's not 100% familiar with.
She leans in. I went to the States once. Chicago.
Chicago.
I had to act.
Oh,
I was on the stage, points at the pictures, and yeah, I mean, heavens to Betsy, Sean.
yep, shit. Like he kind of blinks, like,
She wasn't in any
Oh, yeah.
famous movies, but like, huh, she did work on the stage. Fucking Jesus.
yeah, I mean, that's a hell of a job. Wow. I only ever saw a few plays when I was younger. It's getting tickets can be expensive.
Oh, she leans in. When we used to do it, you see, sneak off and go up, But we used to send home money back home, but you'd be so all the parties and all that. You didn't know where you were going.
That sounds pretty wild.
Oh, it was. Back then it was, but I had to come home.
I can understand that. It's a good place to be.
It's the best. You feel like you've been here before and you'll never be here again. But you'll always remember it.
You just nods like, yeah.
I know, I'm fine. It's just, well, we're fine, but we're just a bit worried. One of the fuses, there's, the heating's going. The heating's going. We've noticed that it's not switching on properly.
We'll take a look and see what we can do. I'm not sure any of us are particularly good with electrics, but
It's more, I normally do it. It's just she points at her hips, and she points.
oh,
My husband blew his ears out in '86, so I kind of do most of the he. No, she leans in. I'm not bad mouthing my husband. It's just it's a bit fucking hard to direct him when you can't get down the stairs now, isn't it?
yeah.
So could
We should be able to handle it.
I'd ask the girl next door, but she leans in. I don't want to bother her. You know what I mean? She's already doing so much by bringing us over food and all that.
I understand. The storm's already pretty much on top of us. Me and my people may end up sheltering here for the time being. So the least we could do is help you with this.
Oh, like I said, go down to the basement and flick the other two switches. It's just, we've been managing and, he gets it some days, but we just add some oil. That's the only problem is just add some oil into it and do all that and the heating should be fine. It's just since I came home from the hospital yesterday, he, gestures.
All right. Well, I'm going to head down and handle that.
You're an angel. Just pats his shoulder.
The honest to goodness smiles. He's charisma too. It's not a pretty smile, but
it's the Terminator
earnest.
It's the Terminator smile.
That'd be like charisma 1.
Yeah, no,
it's just like a normal ugly people smile.
And she gives the pat, and this guy it probably breaks her eye, walks over and pecks her on the cheek. See, I told you the girl would take care of you now, honey. Didn't I tell you? I did, didn't I? And she's like, yes, you did. Don't worry.
And Sean, does a slow back out, and just fuck it. Sounds simple enough.
All right, come on now. We'll bring you down here now to the department. Starts walking down.
And he will do this task, but he will do this task at this old man's pace because this guy knows where the shit is, and Sean doesn't.
The slow man, him getting down the stairs is like what? There's a moment where you think he's going, you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's one part being polite and one part being a goalie for his safety.
And eventually he gets down there. Starts walking past, and like Maeve, Cara, and Seamus will see it. Just slowly making his way past like a locomotive. Here, ladies, there is biscuits and tea in the front bedroom. Not the bedroom, shit. in the living room.
Woo! Did that old man just curse?
Yeah, he did.
It's the whoo!
He just says, "Shite! It's in the fucking living room." Fuck.
Ah, thank you.
I don't remember things as good as I used to, but I still remember. Oh. But yes, there's blankets there. I took the liberty of putting them there already because I figured somebody would be over giving out. But thankfully you're not. I couldn't hear you anyway. But yeah, I'm going to take the department down here now to the fucking, the business.
Nodding.
Like in the
Well,
pack link, Sean is just like, they just want me to do a couple simple things to fix their heater.
Just back view the link. It's like, nope, yep. I'm gonna nod and smile as she's
Yeah.
doing all that. And do you need help with whatever it is?
Mrs. Jameson made it sound simple enough, but if I get stumped, I'll call you.
Okay. I guess we will go have tea. And yeah, she looks
Yeah.
like, so, ladies, tea.
Last
Seamus,
note
tea.
last note you get from Sean is keep your eyes on the windows. I don't like whatever might be creeping around in this.
Oh yes, tea sounds lovely. And in the pack link, there's a very firm. Don't worry about it. I got it from Kara.
You can put on some music now, Jenny. You know how I like it. She's like, you see Layla give him the thumbs up. She's
Aw.
pittering in.
We'll follow Jenny here.
Jenny, yes.
Jenny waters in. She, again, it's odd for Kara especially because Jenny walks in. She's wandering around, and imagine everyone's taking off the hoods and the clothes and all this fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When you take off all your hoods and all that, because I was about to get to that, because Bob raised a very intriguing point, but I was waiting until everybody got in because I imagine everyone's wrapped up to shit. Because if you don't, well, good luck, son. It was nice knowing you. You eventually, take off all your shit and unpack the layers of wet clothing.
Mhm.
Jenny takes like a couple of steps back, like, she doesn't in the polite way of, oh, fuck. Do you know what I mean? It's the politest, oh, fucking shit, fucking Christ, and but there's the photo. Oh, biscuits.
Biscuit would be lovely, yes.
Slowly hands it over the tin. Do you know what I mean?
Kara will take a biscuit from the tin and just take a bite out of it.
Looks over at Seamus like this, but essentially.
Slowly begins the process of turning herself into a blanket burrito.
Do you want the tissue? Do you know the thing?
Tissue?
Yeah. Do you want because with the blanket it can irritate the
It's
we've they have a special thing because we've had to account for bed bugs and sores and all that. So do you want one of those things?
no thanks. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Maeve does glance over and in an attempt to be reassuring. It's I know it looks really dramatic, but it's very well healed over.
Oh, it's lovely.
She's trying not to laugh because Layla's trying so hard, but the shock.
Well, I'll go make some tea. Wanders in, bumps into the wall oh, there you are.
It's like she wanders into the kitchen. Seamus looks around. I'm gonna go and damage control a little bit.
That's probably a good idea. And
keep an eye on the windows while you're in there.
Kara takes her blanket burrito self and looks out the front window.
Curtains. Such fabrically curtains. A little bit of like a veil.
She'll push him aside so she can properly look out.
You see water.
There you go, Kara.
Oh boy.
You just look out. Ah! Close the curtain. No, this is the best. It's just, oh my god, rain, 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 rain. You can bet. You, to be honest, sometimes when it's that heavy rain, you can't actually see.
Huh. Well, she'll just like through the pack link. Well, it is definitely raining.
I'll phone back once I'm done with this. Let them know. Otherwise, we might raise some alarm.
It's not a bad idea. Is there a reason you think there's something out in the storm, Sean?
If I wanted to sneak up on vulnerable people and kill them with nobody noticing, I'd use a storm like this.
Kara is the only one in the room who gets to see Maeve do the little frown. The teeny frown. Like, fuck. Okay. I'll, see about a trip to the little girl's room when I get a minute.
Bring somebody with you. Getting caught alone in the Umbra is as bad as getting caught alone out.
I'm just
So-
gonna look.
Sean, you get to see what the main problem is. Whatever the storm initially did or was planning to do, it kind of messed with one. Essentially, water is your problem. So what you need to do is you need to drain some of the water out, because essentially some of this building is so old, you're going to have to clean it up a bit, mop a bit, and then dry it,
Yeah.
and then just reattach things, essentially.
Okay.
So give me a dexterity technology, and we'll simulate that as your role.
Oh, bloody how? I don't know technology.
Well, then I will give me a dex survival difficulty 8.
All right. You're not going to let me spend willpower, so I might accidentally set this house on fire.
I might kill this family. You know.
I could kill everybody.
Let me tell you, I would happily spend a willpower to avoid burning this people's house down. But here we be.
Hey!
Oh my god, I got a success.
And you finally hear the heating, like it's one of the old fashioned ones as well. You hear the like it was making this odd noise, and you finally hear it.
I gotta tell you, like, because Sean knows enough with survival to know doesn't really know what he's doing. There are moments when he is doing this and he is treating it like the most important parts of Die Hard.
I will put it like this: you clock why it was in trouble. He couldn't hear it. Couldn't hear the thing wrong.
Oh fuck!
That is why he could not hear it. You clock it immediately. Like, wait, because you could hear the odd noise. And you're like, oh, it needs this. You know, when you start refilling things and that thing, he couldn't hear that it was wrong. So he just kept doing the same routine because he couldn't hear that it was saying, you know, or flashing or hear the beeping.
You know what? Sean is gonna go get Jenny. Bring her down there.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. He looks at you. I've been wondering what was wrong with it. You know, I tried to give it the old Sunday best. Holds up the cane.
I understand. Machines get the best of me most of the time.
Oh, they're dirty fuckers.
Oh yeah.
Even the Sunday best didn't work. He points and there's a cane dead.
Sean just shrugs, like,
Used to
because
work
he knows
back
in his heart he might
used
have
to-
done it too.
He used to work back in the army when the TV would break. We just hit it 5 times and it worked then. Except then the TV broke and then it didn't work at all.
Oh,
Yeah. We used to blame the fat kid anyway. Pats his shoulder.
he just nods like, yeah. Blame people with weight problems.
I like this man.
But he
yeah. You go ahead back upstairs and you can see people are having Sean tea.
kind of like wave. Hey, Jenny, right?
Jenny is not there. You just see Maeve
Oh,
and your
shit.
trusty friend Cara staring at curtains and rain.
Oh, Yeah, like he probably expected her to be in the room, so he'll start like that, and be like, oh, he's not there.
Points.
Remind me to tell her about it. I figured out what was going on with the machine. She's like their neighbor, so. Mr. Jameson, do you have a telephone?
What?
Do you have a telephone?
Fiddles with the thing a bit. You hear this. A radio. A radio phone. No, we haven't had that since we haven't had that
Maeve
since the
behind
50s, lad.
him. Maeve behind him just makes the little gesture, with the thumb and the pinky up to the ear and mouth.
Oh, a mobile phone. I think we have the wind up pointing back at the little, the classic thing where you swing it around, the
rotary phone.
Yep.
Sean just looks at that thing like, mother of God.
I never really liked the phone. The wife has a mobile, but she never lets me use it. I don't know why, because I feel I should be technologically enhanced.
That's where we find out he's part of the cyber dogs.
In reality, I'm here to kill you all. No.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
No.
That was demented.
That was terrifying. Never do that again. That's not very considerable success. Poo on me.
What are you trying to do?
It's labeled.
No. You're sense worming the old man.
No,
John.
just in general.
The mad bastard. I don't trust him.
No, I was
no
waiting
word
for a
in.
chance to put a word in, but yeah.
There's no word wormtain here. I'll give you that for free.
I normally would have dismissed Sean as paranoid, but other people did point in that things right in on the storm, so she's like, well, fuck.
There's no wormtain here currently.
Well, that is all I can check, sadly.
Meanwhile, poor Sean gets to deal with a rotary phone.
Like, slow turn. And I'll quickly cut to out Lily Lulu. The Lay Lulu. The Lay. She's there making tea. She moves like a fucking dervish in that place.
Just fucking spinning round wildly. Pokes his head in, slowly slinks through the door.
Jumps about a mile. She whirls. Oh, you're not the burnt lady, thank Jesus.
No, I'm not the burnt lady.
What?
What? Just come to see if you're alright.
Just, you didn't tell me is that like did that happen when she was little?
Well, first of all, I'll go for your first thing first. I didn't tell you.
Because it looks like, means it looks like, it was like, it's like a childhood thing. I know, I don't mean to be mean now. It's just,
No,
you might have fucking told me. I didn't stare at her like an angry ape. Don't be shushing me. They can hear you shushing me.
Inside voices.
I am inside voicing.
So, no, I didn't tell you because I didn't have really chance to tell you. I wasn't really expecting this. And second, no, it didn't happen when she was a child, right? So, he kind of looks at the door. We apparently, contrary to popular belief, cannot breathe underwater. But we are particularly hard to kill, sort of thing.
What, she was set on fire?
I believe so, yes, the other week.
The other week? What?
And we heal actually quite quickly, like very quickly. Incredibly quickly.
That's good to know. You have no excuse to die in that.
No, I don't.
No,
I don't. I mean,
no.
I've been in a good amount of scrapes. as well, but nothing that serious as of yet. There's been times where I've been fucking close, which I'm sure Karen May would love to tell you the stories. But it's a new thing. It's recent, so I know it's a little bit horrifying sort of thing.
Oh no, it just she doesn't look like a scene from fucking Hellraiser. Oh no, James. Oh no.
But I did not really have a chance to warn you now, did I?
Oh, well, I mean, you could have been like, "Hi, Kara. By the way, you're being me friends.
Well,
You might want to just, brace yourself."
I said, you're meeting my friends. I just outside. You stormed off. You were so excited. I didn't get a chance to.
So it's my fault now.
Oh no! It's
Or
entirely
the
my fault. It's entirely my fault. I didn't stop you. I didn't grab it. But I could have done the thing.
No, that's good. I'm glad we cleared
and
it up.
I'm very sorry for that.
No, God, no, accept your apology. Pouring the tea aggressively, passive aggressively.
But I can explain everything out
Oh, can you?
another time
Mm-hmm.
properly. But for now, they can't know what you are. I know the same thing.
Seamus, I was hardly gonna fucking tell them.
Well, I know that, but
why the fuck why in blue name of fairies ghost would I fucking say anything?
Because I worry.
Yeah. Oh, hi. I'm the very thing that you tried to fucking kill. No, why the fuck would I say that? One of them looks like he's about to put my fucking head through a sledgehammer already. Jesus. I've just been smiling politely in hopes to God he doesn't look at me like I'm about a Terminator project.
This is why I wanted to do it one at a time rather than all at once, but it's fine. It's fine. We can make do. Just you're doing well. You're doing fantastic. You're doing a fantastic job. Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, well, thank you.
You are. You're doing incredible. Honestly, but far better than what I'd expected of you. You just.
You'll see her stop. Then she she pours and then she just stops. Looking around and you see her head twisting.
What is it?
Can I hear that?
Hear what?
A horn.
And he'll listen.
You can't hear anything.
I can't hear
silence. Just you can hear of course you can hear the wind.
I mean, it's like I can hear the storm and pretty sure a squirrel screaming or something, but it's a storm. I can hear stormy things.
Hold on to a tree no.
Exactly that.
Do you not hear that?
Oh no! What a horn? No, I don't hear a horn. No. Why do you hear a horn?
She'll walk over to the fucking window.
Oh, it's arms out
I'm not gonna. Slaps his hand away. I'm not opening it.
I know you should not open it, but you're just supposed to stay away from the windows in a storm.
She cranes her head.
Can't help himself. He just follows.
Roll Primal Urge. And for Sean and Maeve and Carol, roll Primal Urge.
Oh boy! Oh boy! I have a dice pool for this.
Oh,
Okay.
Tito!
Oh,
Oh.
Yes, it's gonna be dark
Kara.
outside. I totally failed.
Kara, you know what? You're too absorbed in these fancy Chinese teacups, man. Look at this shit. This is fucking vintage. This is old style Irish teacup.
You know
Look, I could buy these. Holy shit.
oh God.
They don't make them like this anymore.
Meanwhile,
Tap, tap, tap.
fucking
Oh God.
with 2 successes, you will know that it came from I would say for Sean, you definitely know that came from the kitchen. But from perspective wise, Seamus, you figured that's around the window where Layla is. Maeve, with fucking how many successes did you get?
4.
4.
In the kitchen, definitely from Seamus or Layla.
Are we hearing the noise or?
Nope.
There's just
something go off.
Oh, something went off.
A
went
wild
off.
instinct. Yeah, Sean looks at poor Mr. Jameson. Still that shotgun.
What?
I'll be right back. So Maeve hopped
Get
up.
your gun. Go upstairs. Shut the door. Don't open it unless it's one of us.
Oh, it's the department, is it? Who walks over to the shotgun. walks up the stairs slowly.
Jesus.
I got it now. Mary, it's code 5!
Sean, meanwhile, like now that the guy's up there, like and at least they're in a better position than he thinks they
You
were.
can hear a door like dung, 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 knock.
Sean
And
pulls his
actually-
knife and starts edging towards the kitchen.
You know, with the pinpoint, Maeve will at least she'll let him get upstairs because there's probably a reason they did it that she didn't catch, but she still puts a hand out to Sean. I'm pretty sure it was Seamus. But that might mean there's something worthwhile going on, so just don't stab anyone in the kitchen, okay?
All right. Kara, where are you?
I'm in
Carol's
the
like, "These-"
living room.
Cara's like, these teacups, man. Oh, yeah, hey,
What's going on?
I'm moving up into the kitchen. Cover the halls behind me.
Oh, sure.
Maeve,
And
There's just a,
here's the worst part. Jenny was like, "Oh man, I hope he doesn't come looking at me like the fucking Terminator." So in walks the fucking Terminator.
well,
just
I mean,
for record, before Sean gets all the way up there, since we're one room over, Maeve like leans in, tries to catch Seamus's eye.
Well, we have to walk in before Sean and Maeve burst in, like the Kool-Aid men.
well, I was gonna,
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go
I was
ahead.
gonna say,
Before
but I mean, Seamus catches it, so it's just that slow head turn towards her.
No. Oh, the
The
funny thing
Dotterin
is,
Sean in the pack link.
I'll put it like this: Seamus Layla has no idea you guys are freaking out. She's just again leaning in. It's like you can hear her whispering something under her breath.
Yep. And he just kind of just puts his arm on her shoulders, like, you know, I don't, you know, it's just. Hello.
You know, her eyes are closed. She's whispering, just reaching out. Like she opened the curtains. She's staring out the window. And by the time I'd say you put your hand on her shoulder, like Seamus, you're leaning out as well, I imagine, to like, what the fuck are you doing? That's when Maeve and Sean, I won't say burst in, but walk in as the Terminator music starts playing.
Oh, okay. Well, then there's not much point to what Maeve was doing. If she
I
can't
mean,
get there before Sean.
hang on, what were you trying to do before Sean burst in?
She was
Because
literally
everyone
just
kind of-
gonna poke her head in and try to mouth to Seamus like everyone felt that.
I mean, you can get there before Sean Terminator walks in.
It's literally just her like leaning in and potentially, if she has to, like snapping her fingers and just being like, everybody heard that.
It's that spins around like.
Like aggressively mouths it.
Yep. No, it's that. Seamus makes that exact noise I just made. Starts going off like the fucking kettle. And he'll try, kind of just, poke Lilo again if she's gonna fucking move or not.
She like, cups her hand on the window, then the dunk, like a fucking one of those squid like amoeba things that like when it's like sucking into something.
Yep. Hits the window.
Oh, she reaches and touches her hand against the window.
Wet
Oh,
slurpy
God.
noise. Slurp.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean enters the room.
Yep. Maeve's like got her head poked in the other door, like, oh hey.
I'm sorry, with that music, the zoom in was perfect. Sean just enters like, what's the problem?
Soon I can't.
Is
Yeah, no, I will say Sean at this point is definitely behind,
Yeah,
or at least
yeah.
behind Maeve. Yeah, definitely.
oh god, he like just looms up behind Maeve.
I mean, at this point, he enters the room and
Yeah.
Lila's touching the fucking window. Seamus is like looking out, so doing his So it goes from that where he's basically running around the room panicking what Maeve saw to when he's like he's doing the same thing. It's just kind of like,
Roll me with that performance.
So
Manip
I have
performance.
I have to
Andrew
add.
Pure Breed.
Let's say pure breed counts, right?
Yeah, because you're lying to Sean. Yeah. Jesus.
One higher diff because I don't have performance.
Oh. Oh. I need a minute. I wasn't ready to be. Oh yeah, you know,
Yeah,
guys. I see.
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Look at that! Rain!
Oh my god, one success. So yeah, he's got his hand there. He's like scratching his chin as his hand's on the windows. He's looking at Layla, looking at the window, looking at Layla. Oh, hey, Sean.
What is going on?
She said she saw something outside, so I just had to find out. Wink.
Saw what?
I don't know. I don't know. She said that heard something. Is that something?
All right.
So I just had to double check. Wink.
We'll move her more into the interior of the building and choke up.
What did she hear?
I just Lila, sweetie, come on, stop touching the window now.
Eventually, Lila's eyes like blink open, like bloop.
It's just it's the face. It's just so exasperated. I am fucking lying so much right now. But hey, honey. Hi.
I will say this because she says it in Gaelic. I don't think anybody else in this room, Maeve recognizes it, John recognizes it, but everyone else but Seamus does not speak Gaelic. I'm double checking that.
No,
Pretty sure.
Maeve learned her tenses, and that's it.
Maeve recognizes Gaelic language.
That's
Oh.
Gaelic in present tense.
And
Yay!
What fucking Layla will say to Seamus in Gaelic for Morian.
It's like,
Now, what that sounds like is for Mornock. That's what you hear is for Mornock.
so there's a second where, he raises an eyebrow, like, again, playing up to the shore, like, that's a strange word for you to say. Like, I don't really know what that means, sort of thing. Yeah. But it's just like, even.
Oh,
like,
you and your quirkiness.
yeah, exactly that. It's like, that's. Like, that's you know what? We should just go back, get the tea, and you'll go back into the front room. I mean, we'll think about this. And as he says that, it's that kind of, if you had like a really sour sweet and his lips just curl inwards, it's like, oh.
What did she hear?
Has Lila left the room yet?
Lila's just very slowly. I'll put it like this, Seamus. You haven't seen Lila scared since since you guys met each other. And think about it. She just shakily picks up the tea, walks out of the room, not saying a damn thing.
Little concerned glance, but maybe we'll move out of the way and even hold the door for her.
The door closes. I'm guessing it's just those three stood in the kitchen now.
Yeah, everyone except Cara, who's like, "My these curtains and tea mugs and."
Cara, who's
I
like,
mean,
"Oh, a
Cara's-
new set of tea."
Kara's in the hallway, like covering behind them. She doesn't know what's going on.
Look
yet.
at these paintings, like, oh, look at these. These are old.
Yeah, this is a really lovely house with a lot of nice old things in it for a lovely old couple.
I want to be old.
I wish I could get this old and have a house this cute, full of this many things that are nice.
Yeah, basically. I
So
want to grow old with my husband.
Seamus is stood
I
there.
needed a minute. I'm sorry. It's meant to be a big tense scene. I'm so sorry, guys. I just can't stop laughing.
It's fucking
Um,
brilliant. It's
We're
brilliant.
idiots.
So it kind of looks at Sean, who is just eye fucking the living shit out of him. So at the beginning, Seamus, at the beginning. So she, making tea, and she was a little wigged out because she saw Kara's, just the full gesture to the side about it, like over exaggerated up and down hand, like that thing.
Yeah.
And she always wigged her out a little bit. She always hit something. And so she thought, she get out the room. And then when she came in here, I thought I'd go in damage control, just ease it out. She's not part of the department.
Seamus.
She heard something on the wind, so I had to listen. It sounded like horns. I heard horns.
That's about where Maeve goes a little pale, like, oh, really?
Like she couldn't make it out, but I heard it clear as day.
So you heard them.
The nods.
All right. The other two are upstairs with a gun trained on the door. I can probably get them to let her in. After that, we need to set up positions.
I
Maeve finally is gonna start edging towards the window herself.
and Sean, we should probably check this building for other entrances. Back door, basement, maybe.
All right. Maeve.
Yeah?
When you bring her up to be with them, let them know loudly and verbally that you are coming. Gun on the door, Maeve.
How much will loud help if his... Okay.
He's deaf. She isn't.
Okay. Just... She finally, tugs the curtain a little bit, looks out, because now she's flighty. She is
Alertness,
paler than
please.
usual.
Alertness, please.
All of us or just Maeve?
Everybody.
Oh,
Maeve, you get a diff 6. Everyone else gets a diff 8.
Hilariously nothing.
hilariously 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
1.
Ooh.
1. All right, you hear the Sean and Kara, you hear the faintest thing. To you, maybe it sounds like a foghorn. Because, again, coastal towns would have foghorns
Mm-hmm.
for ships coming in, particularly in a weather like this. Even if they are weathering like this, Jesus Christ, they would need it. Seamus, in the side chat, buddy.
Seamus is just that goes rigid. It's just that
That horn, it sends a shiver down your spine, man. That's foreign and unnatural.
That's not nice.
There's a glance over as she quickly, just nudges the curtain closed again. You hear it.
You're telling me you don't?
Not this time.
Oh,
That's the horn I keep hearing.
that's a horn.
Less jawboning, more moving. Seamus,
Yep.
Kara, find the entrances, barricade them as best you can. Maeve, get Jenny secure. Move.
Okay.
Yep. Scamper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kara will go off and start barricading doors.
With what? Now, mind you.
I mean,
Because there are 2 entrances, the back door and the front door.
So what furniture, what is around that is big and heavy?
There's probably the settee. A really fancy old settee, Kara.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
No.
It's going to be a sacrifice to the cost of preserving everybody's life.
Yep, you thump against it, makes this awkward squeaking sound. I'll put it like this, Kara. Jenny walks in to where you are as well as your barricading door. You see her. She just sits up against the wall and covers her ears. Holding actually as well, one covering her ears, but also the way she tucks herself. It's like she's the belt that she has. It's almost like it's protectively wrapped around her as well. Like she unhooks it and wraps it around both her arms, protectively.
That is a little odd. She'll just reach out. Maeve.
Yeah.
Maeve. Jenny's in here. She's hunkered down.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, maybe we'll go to hurry out of the kitchen. Looking for the Jenny.
Oh, yes, she's not near the front door. She's like in one against the big grandfather clock.
Maybe we'll come over, kind of tipping the head around to see if she can catch her eyes, because if she's all hunkered in, she might not see her coming. She really doesn't want to startle the shit out of her.
No, her eyes are closed, man.
She will very lightly reach out to touch her shoulder. Just the lightest touch.
For a split second, you feel it's kind of smooth, and then she kind of jumps up, and like you just feel like the normal shirt. But for that split second, you feel the smoothness. Like even the shirt skin, you're like, oh, what? And then,
Hey.
looks up.
Sorry. We're gonna get you upstairs where you're safe. Okay?
Inside?
Mm-hmm. We can guard doors easier. The whole outside means, well, trouble can come from any direction. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
A faint smile. Don't worry. It'll be over in no time. I just want you to be up where you're safe. Okay? She does offer a hand.
Oh, she doesn't take it. She gets up and kind of just moves very quickly up towards the stairs. Just whoop.
And I mean, she and everyone in the house will hear Maeve like rapping her knuckles on the wall, saying, "I'm coming upstairs. Jenny's gonna be coming in with you guys. Please don't shoot us." Like, dum, dum,
To be fair, she they let Jenny in, and close the door and all that.
Mm-hmm. And during the brief time that the door is open up there, does she see any like especially large windows or anything, or are they all
No,
battened in?
they've all been battened in, definitely up here because
Okay.
they're a bit. The windows are thinner, so they had to.
Yeah, she'll just do a quick glance around while she's upstairs to make sure any windows are covered. Which honestly,
another
in a storm like this,
Perception. Give me another perception alertness roll as Kara, buddy.
Yeah. Hi.
Thunder.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, John, you're guarding. I mean, you even hear that thunder hit, and even you're like, "Fuck, that's loud." You hear that rumble. You know that big, powerful rumble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in
Okay.
this situation, it's enough that he actually pulls the knife up like. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, Kara, buddy.
Yeah.
Roll me a
Yeah.
willpower difficulty 8.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Well, that's 2 successes.
All right, you're not shitting the bed yet, but you don't like this.
No, Kara
No.
does not like this.
You don't like this. Don't like it. Roll me your rage. Don't take it. Just roll it. Roll flat
Okay.
rage. Because you may have passed, but you know what? This won't be a frenzy. This is just to emphasize how much you don't like this.
Current or permanent?
We're gonna go with perm.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll your perm rage. You're not taking any rage.
Okay. Oh no, the wheel fell? Oh no.
This is just to emphasize the tension you're currently feeling. Because let's be real. Yeah. So, but I think that's at least 2 successes.
Yeah,
So
that's 2.
I'll put it like this, Carrie. You're not happy. The rage is not happy. You're not happy. That is thunder. You're some weird shit's going on, but it's that thunder, man. It just gets at your skins. The fear of, yeah, exactly like that. That is Kara at the minute. No, no, no. That scream of, oh my god, I'm trapped in the house and I can hear thunder coming over the house and it's going to come through. And that fear of the unknown is what's getting at you. So, guys, where's Seamus? Maeve is coming back down the stairs.
Well, if Kara's getting the front door,
Back door. She's currently
back
out,
door.
rolling
Well,
it up.
Seamus
Yeah.
will get the opposite, get the front door.
Now imagine like pulling chairs or a table in front of it or something.
Yep. Like if it's the kitchen table, like the big oak fucking table. Yep, dragging that shit through the fucking nice armchair. Oh, sorry, buddy, but lives are at stake.
Does anybody
Yeah.
look out any of the windows?
Seamus will be
That's-
looking as he's running between the living
Yeah,
room and the door.
because the other two have doors. Sean has those windows because those are as good to come in as anything, and he can't do much about them. Is the problem.
So I'll put like this, Sean. I will say now you guys are going to hear that horn. I think Maeve got success on the awareness anyway.
I got 3.
Yeah, you hear it. It sounds even more terrifying in the wind. But Sean, you're looking at one of the windows. You hear that. The first sound.
Takes a second to copy paste these. Any time to upset me, YouTube. I believe in you, YouTube. I'm about to. It doesn't automatically play these Torna, so
No, it's okay.
it signals to me what's about to happen. I feel like I'm about to hate you.
Oh yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, no, I fucking hate you so much right now.
But that's what you hear, man. And in the thundery wind. Oh. I'll put it like this, Sean. You're a big bad rune man. But, oh, what is that? What is that?
The only thing that you get in the pack link, no elaborations, just Glabro. As he goes up to Glabro and clutches his knife.
So who is that? Is anyone apart from Sean at Windows?
That is up to you for Seamus because he's darting between the living room and the door.
You're at the door.
So
Buddy. In that link I just put down, right? I want you, Seamus, to go to 1 minute and 2 seconds.
All right. Let's do this. Well, that's fantastic.
You're leaning up against the door, and Seamus, you hear that noise. And I imagine Seamus like,
Right into his ear.
oh.
It's just I'm not moving from this door now because this needs to be braced because there's something on the other side.
I imagine you just like Sean's near enough to Seamus. There's like an exchange of look as you're both in combo for him. Like, what's that?
It's that Ron Weasley moment where it's like pointing at
Pretty sure
pointing at
Sean's the
door.
only one that's armed.
Maybe
I mean, no one's unarmed in Glabro.
I am the weapon. As Seamus
Yeah.
goes up to Fabro.
Maeve is picking her way down the stairs. Are all the windows covered?
I mean, they're curtained and everything, but there's not much to barricade them with.
As long as they can't see in, it might be enough. Sean, there are at least.
So, guys,
It's a lot.
give me another alertness check. Maeve, Sean, and Seamus. Kara, I'll get to you in a second, buddy.
Oh boy!
Just one.
It's all you need.
5.
It's
Two.
all you need. So in the link I linked, please go to 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Do I
I'm
do
not-
I get any additional I hate this moments for 5? Look at that
Oh.
roll.
Sean, buddy, with 5 successes, and that's an amazing roll, by the way. You get a more gleam of what is actually this thing is. So for Sean, 2 minutes 10 seconds. That's what you see in the silhouetted rain of rain padding along. Now imagine with that sound.
In the link, they're almost on top of us.
Maeve is
The kin are here. We stand here. We fight here.
Maeve
What's
assists everyone in the pack in feeling their stomach drop.
5 for 5, Sean? That's more than 1. That's
Looks like the back of them.
That's about 10.
Sean, we just make sure the windows are covered if they can't see.
They're covered.
She starts just so slowly now, so carefully picking her way down the stairs because she does not want to even make the wood creak. She's not even shifting up yet till she gets down. That's no. She wants them to think this is a nice empty house.
Yep. Chambers is actually, while he's sitting here, not moving. Can I start rolling blur and stuff, Torna?
Sure.
Because this is a place I don't want to be found.
There are at least 10.
Last time I heard that there were 2 whole pack, Sean.
And what's eerie, Sean, right? As you're looking around, things feel hollowed, reflective. Faded.
That's disturbing.
Almost like you crossed.
The fuck?
What?
This place look wrong to you or what?
It just pauses like on either the landing or the bottom of the stairs and just looks around.
Yeah, Maeve. You're there. Do you know what the Umbra looks like?
Oh, sweet guy, we slid across. We slid across.
Oh fuck, they're alone in there.
No, they're on this side. I think they're on this side. I've only seen them on this side.
Okay.
But we need to probably just stay really quiet. Let them think the house is empty. If we don't react, if we don't start using our spirit given gifts, if we don't do anything that would attract their attention, they might move past.
Alright. Hold.
Kara, buddy.
Hi.
Hey. I'd forgotten about you, and I feel bad. No, I don't. I'm about to hurt you now. So, Kara,
Yay.
you hear a. I'll give you this for free. You hear a thump, thump. I'll put it in the link.
Oh boy.
You know those? It's the starting bit. The drums. The dum dum the dum.
Ooh.
Go
Okay.
to about a minute and 50. Actually, no, 2 minutes and 3 seconds. That's how much those drums go.
All right. 2 minutes. I'm on YouTube. Do your thing. Oh, oh, oh. Oh boy.
Or you can even hear chanting. The
Mhm.
They seem to be communicating to each other. I'm not sure what it is. Do you look out the window?
None
Yes
of these
or no?
windows are boarded up, so no.
Okay.
It is.
You trying to listen? Are you gonna peek, Carrie? Gonna snoop and poop? You're too scared.
She'll listen.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Okay.
Mm.
I hope you appreciate the level of detail I'm doing because the images are so hard to see because of the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you guys get to see what they are either. So, hey, everybody's happy. But that's what you see, Kara. You know what? Fuck it. You poke your head out initially and then close the curtains, and you see shapes. But it's what you hear. Is what.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception alertness.
All right. Up. 10s, not D19s. Oh. Let's try that with the correct dice command. That is 3.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, I hope you're ready, Kara.
Yeah.
That's what they sound like talking to each other.
Oh, Jesus. That's not terrifying at all. Okay. Hmm.
You doing there, buddy?
I was better before the screaming started.
Fucking Kara. I think Heather jumped a mile. Oh,
I did.
I'm not even sorry. Are you gonna tell your pack?
She'll reach out in the pack link.
Just
like
so
they're-
sorry, Heather. Oh,
They're screeching and growling at each other. You can hear them.
Hold steady.
Just don't move. They won't hear you, okay?
you can. I'll put like this. Carrie, you hear the dunk dunk on the door, dunk dunk, and then you hear. I'll put the sound it makes. I'll tell you what to go to. 131.
131. Okay.
How you doing there, Kara?
Uh.
How frightened are you, buddy? Because I'll say this, Kara. When that scream hits, the thunder hits again. And the Umbra, it sounds even more terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Because it sounds like a fucking death metal.
That is,
I
yeah.
need you to roll your phobia again.
Yep.
How's everybody else doing?
Sean's too busy substituting his personality for duty.
Barely holding
Like-
on, Kara.
Like, he's holding on. Everybody's scared, but he's just trying to latch on to anything that can make him a bigger man than he is.
I will say this. If you're all actively hiding, give me dex stealth real quick.
Sure.
Do you want another one, Tony? You're going to take the one over it?
Nah, you're fine. Yeah, no. 2, 3, yeah, no, you're fine. Seamus, I will say as well, I imagine Seamus is like, guys! You know what I mean?
That's it's the Ron Weasley crying face. It's just
Aw. No, Maeve reinforcing just the just nobody move.
Nobody move. Babe, he moves.
4.
Such a sad pool from Kara and Maeve.
You know what? Shut up.
Sean, Mission Impossible style over here just stacks up because he can hear the thump, 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 thump of these, whatever the fuck these things really are, man.
What probably is Sean's advantage is that a lot of people are trying to hide, whereas Sean's the one kind of curling up so that if it does get in, he can ambush it.
Now, what terrifies you more is all those sounds. Because Kara, if you got a successful thing, they stop. Even Seamus here, just silent. Thunk.
Is there any chance, glancing around in the house, if we're in the Umbra, there might be other spirits present, and it's raining a lot, and she's looking to basically see, like, surely there's a leak somewhere.
Mm-hmm. You see a rage bird. Whoa.
She tries to make a little beckoning gesture.
Making these constant screaming noises.
She's like, like holds up the finger to her lips and makes a little beckoning gesture, like, here, I'll keep you safe. Because she might be able to get a message out to other people because they need to know this is happening.
I'll put it like this: the water spirit is not happy with you or anything, as he is just screaming.
Oh, Jesus.
Screaming.
Where is he?
Screaming. Not landing in your palm. Because you look up and you just see they're all like falling down into a little puddle.
Oh, yeah, she just puts out her hands to catch them and is trying so hard to soothe them. Just like, please, shh.
We're gonna die!
Shh. No, you're fine. Shh.
No. These things. Take. Oh.
If you're very quiet, you can just hide here with me. Shh. Like, just quiet. Oh. Fear in her fucking heart every time one of them lets out a squeak. She's just like, oh, please.
That's another like panic bubble. Like.
No. Shh. We're fine. As long as you're quiet, they won't know we're here. Shh. Like,
It's game over, man.
fuck.
But no, it's like many things. Haven't seen things in a long while. They're here. They weren't supposed to be here. They're not supposed to be here yet.
And she's kind of glancing up at the drip like, ooh. Alright. The Sept, the Karoo, they need to know they're here. Do you think the others riding the storm can carry that for us?
Makes that the most
best
that
way.
it makes that noise. I need made. Wait, well, you give. Look, pose you in. This is life or death, man. Life or death.
I know.
Look, Looney.
Hmm?
Look, Looney.
She gets pulled in by the face by the tiniest water spirit.
Yeah, by the hands, tiny hands, like boop.
Okay. I know. I'm scared too.
What are you gonna do for me, Looney? Because look, I am just water. You, I'm Moon, and I'm in a storm, and I just fell here. I've been waiting since fucking Wichita to get here, and now I'm here,
She's
and
like,
things
Wichita.
are bad.
Okay. Hey, I will.
What are you gonna do for me?
If you send word with the rest of the storm to the south,
Okay.
okay, I will keep you safe with me. We'll both get out of this, okay?
We'll talk more later, but calls up in her hair.
Yeah, just there you go, buddy. Just stay with me and stay very, very quiet. We got this. Like, oh,
And you
this
see
news
him,
has
like,
to get out because if they don't make it out of this, someone's got to know these things are out here.
you know what I will say. You hear something big.
Oh God.
And this is the best way I can describe it because it's not an actual dinosaur. And if you say it is, I swear to fuck. It's just big and nasty. I mean, I'll put it like this: the roar it hits, man, it shakes the foundation. The house shakes.
It just squeezes into a smaller ball. Like, oh please, God.
I need everybody to make me a Dex Athletics check, or actually Dex Stealth check. Seamus, you will have your blur for this, so it will. Your blur is all automatically active, so you're gonna have a bit of an advantage. But I need you to make that
Yes.
same stealth check.
That's all right.
So we're remaking the deck stealth.
Yes, please. If you're trying to stay quiet, you guys can go all out at this. But if you're trying to stay quiet,
Yep.
I want to stay quiet.
So
you wanna stay
quiet.
You wanna stay quiet.
So quiet.
Oh, just barely. Oh my fucking god.
That's
There you
two.
go.
Wes, no.
Exactly, Wes. Scream.
It's 2.
Oh, is that 2? Is it? What about
Yes.
you, Caribou?
Oh
Caribou.
God. Kara doubles down.
Kara just
Oh.
holds on, going, no, not again. Sean, man, you were
Just
nearly
one.
walked off your fucking. You had this perfect position that you nearly got knocked down. You barely managed to keep standing. Now, Sean, you're a tactical man, yeah? Mostly.
Yeah.
I'll give me a wits check. Wits leadership.
Are you ready to be just sad for me? Actually, I haven't seen. Actually, it's no worse than a lot of my pulls that aren't direct fighting. So, 1.
They're using sound echolocation. Scare you out by sound, one of you will run, and they'll ride you down.
And what Sean was saying the pack link then is
The beasts are, at least.
they're trying to make us break, get us to panic and run. This is too fortified now to be an easy meal for them. They know it.
Last time, I had to run. Every time they got close, I had to go to ground. It should still work.
Seamus.
Yes.
Roll me another alertness. Continue
Aye.
conversation, guys. Don't worry.
Certainly will.
Not this time. Not this ground.
So
I was paying attention to the drive up. They will chase you down. That is the point of this
I know.
exercise.
So as long as we stay undercover, I think we're okay.
so we stay here and we stay really still and really quiet.
Wait for them to pass. I've sent word to the south.
All right. We hold.
And Seamus, did you succeed?
Nope,
Even better.
just a fail.
Again, Sean. Actually, for Sean, Seamus, it's silent. The horn doesn't sound. The rain and thunder are still there, but silent.
Seamus is just silently not moving, waiting at that door.
Probably frustratingly so. Like, it's
Yep.
so fucking quiet.
Shame. How long would you say this has been going on now?
Which, the noises or the silence?
The noises.
Half an hour.
Half an hour. So it's not necessarily calls into the floor, but it's going to start showing. But the fact that Seamus has been sat in this position because he's been crouched down at the door, leaning against it, with the barricade he's made. He's in blur, and he's not moving. So it's just he's been sat there for 10 minutes. It's always getting itchy. Always getting itchy, and it's quiet now.
Yeah, the silence is actually kind of worse.
Do we have a plan? Anything at all?
Once we're fairly sure if they're gone, we could always cross over.
Look, I as much as I don't want to think they're gone, because they're not gone. This fucking toying with us at this point. It's got to be. I don't believe it.
Just, no, well, just a little bit longer, Seamus. Because I don't want them to try to follow us across. I don't know if they can. We gotta wait till they're gone.
That was the most uncomfortable farting noise. Guys, you know what it's like to feel something pull?
Uh-huh.
Like yanking you sharply.
Uh-huh.
Everyone lose a gnosis point and step
Oh.
sideways.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't think I like that. I'm pretty sure I don't like that.
Either way, it happened.
You're pretty sure you don't like that?
I'm pretty solid that I don't like that. I just
I'm
want you to
reasonably-
know.
I'm reasonably certain I don't like this.
I'm reasonably certain that Maeve is about 2 seconds from a heart attack.
Either way, it happened.
Okay.
And that's when you start hearing someone banging on the door like, let me the fuck in! Holy fuck! Let me the fuck! You know, screaming.
Do we recognize the voice?
No, not at all, man. He's just banging on the door. Let me the fuck in!
There's a blink and a
I'll
panicked look at Sean.
Like, you can even see, like, I'll put it like this. You guys hear the scraping against the door. Like, that's not like a claw or anything. That is fingernails desperately trying to get in.
There's a risk it might be a normal.
Oh, we're still forget.
Back down to Hamid. We'll let him in.
He finally gets up, reaches up and like touches her shoulder like shit.
And Sean goes to Hamid, goes to let this poor guy in.
Click open the door very slowly, carefully, and open, and the banging, and this guy stumbles in, man. The rain. Sean, I'll put it like this, man. Rain everywhere. You can barely see. It's so damp and dark. Give me an alertness, buddy.
All right. Three.
3, you say? Beautiful. Look down the road. Most villages, again, this is the lower end of Brookfest, so most of the kin do not stay here. You know what I mean? They're up the upper side, closer to the south, obviously. You see it in the silhouette down one of the hallways. That. Just barely. You can kind of squint your eyes like, what is that?
Sean angry squints and shuts the door.
I'll put it like this. When you turn to look at this guy, there is a slash mark right across his chest. He's not bleeding everywhere, like bleeding out. No, it's just something bit him.
Hey, calm down.
Oh. It's like when somebody's obviously like in shock,
Just here, put pressure on it.
Okay, I kept hearing these weird things. At the house that I went to go check the neighbors. My wife's back at the. And again, I won't do it too much. But Sean, that poor guy's probably in shock, man. Look at that wound, like ho, buddy.
It's a storm. Animals get out sometimes. You got lucky.
Yeah, didn't it feel like a animal?
You ever been attacked by an animal before?
Not an animal like that.
Well, there you go. You'll be all right.
There were towels and stuff pulled out for us, weren't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Maeve will snag up one of those and go to, use that. It's like, here, just hold this. Hold it really tightly to your chest, okay?
Yeah.
Just tries to get him focused on, like, here is a task. Do the task. But just through the link, it's like, you can move now, Seamus.
Just like slowly starts to stand up. It's like, I'm not just appearing out of thin air. Nah.
Sean's trying to be a cool guy right now, but over the link, it's just there's at least one thing I can't identify out there. It's watching.
Okay. Is the door locked?
Yeah.
Oh God, I have to. She again reaches up, just runs her fingers through her hair for a second, looking back at the stairs where she was stepping, looking where the little puddle is from the leak in the roof. I promised I have to.
There is a very good chance you will die.
What pulled us across?
I don't.
I feel like this.
No.
Your hair is soaking wet.
Is it staying that way?
Yeah.
Okay, she starts looking around, just trying to because wait, what?
I don't know, but right now we are saddled with a normal person that I normally would have left outside.
What?
It's in the
back
link.
link.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought we were in the link.
Sorry, I was like, why would you do that?
Maeve is still just pushing the thing on him, guiding his hands.
It was about to get sad, Sean.
No, that's why I stressed that it was in the pack link while he's being nice to this person.
My mistake, sorry. I was about to do the whole my name is this and the
Oh no. Okay. So there's something outside on the side? Is she still
Yeah.
getting the guy sat down, being like, "Oh look, here's some tea that's
I'll put it
been
like
sitting
this,
here for a minute."
Maeve,
Mm-hmm.
you smell the faintest tint of pure breed. Probably about pure breed 2. Pure breed 1.
Did anything ping on him on the sunsworm?
On the cut.
Okay, so not coming out of him, which was honestly what she was afraid of, is that he was bait.
The cut. No, definitely the cut.
So yeah, she's sitting him down. He's clean, by the way. The only tinge on him is from the cut.
All right.
Maybe it's it's. What did you say?
Human style silhouette.
Human-sized?
A little bigger, looming.
She'll carefully like ease down the towel for a second to like get a look at the cut.
Looks like a Krynos hit.
Oh,
Except it didn't connect fully. You know when a Krynos thing connects fully, he would not be moving.
oh, he'd
It
be
looked like
dead.
it skimmed him. I'll put it like this. This man is lucky to be alive. Barely missed. When I emphasize missed, it slashed him.
Yeah, but it wasn't full force. He got lucky
Yeah.
as shit. So yeah, she
Lucky
goes
as
back
fuck.
to she goes back to like, wow, we're going to apply pressure to this. that is a Krynos tag. Sean, that is a Krynos tag.
Well, if he's normal, that means we're gonna have to do something unfortunate.
It means that he doesn't remember what hit him. But it also means that might be that's a lot
Again,
worse.
Maeve, you feel the hint of pure breed off him.
Yep, that
Are you gonna tell Knifey Murder Hands about
She's
this
like,
at some point?
she starts to be like, at worst, it means he doesn't remember, and then she catches another whiff and like blanks because she's panicking, and it's just like, oh, Sean, he's kin.
Then it is our guy in duty to defend his life. Do what you can to dress his wound.
I'm doing that, but that means that is something that has a sheep like ours that is outside and is trying to kill folk. That's probably one of the remnants or something.
Did he
All right.
mention the wife, right?
Oh fuck.
Oh god, her face falls so hard, so fast. Yep. Yeah, he did.
I'll put it this way: if we move out there in force, we'll abandon 4.
Well, no, I mean, I could
Okay.
sneak out the back or something and try and find her.
Okay, look at me. Back into normal speech. Just, hey, all right, look at me. Where is your house?
What?
Where is your house? You said you left your wife.
Three houses down along the main road.
Okay, 3
We
houses
didn't
down.
stay in the top part of the thing.
On the top part of what?
Didn't stay near close to the Book's Rest, One
Mhm.
dropped the lads to school. You know how teenagers are.
Mm. Is he home?
No, he's boarding school.
Okay. And yeah, she'll feed along the info to Seamus. Is it on this side of the road or the other side? Come on.
That left. I couldn't hear anybody. It was like when I was screaming, nobody could hear me.
It's okay. We can hear you, and we're gonna make sure your wife's okay. All right? Just
That
I need
was-
to know where your house is.
wasn't one of you guys. It didn't look like one of you guys. Normally, you guys are more furry.
Blank. What did it look like?
Big.
And not furry?
No,
What did it have instead of fur?
armor
Oh,
and flesh.
okay.
And it hit me with, I don't know what the fuck it is. Looks down at it.
Yeah, she licks her lips. It'll be okay. I'm gonna clean it up and you'll be fine. And yeah, for Seamus' sake, all the details of where this place is and what is out there are getting fed to him so he knows what the risk is.
Yeah.
In fact, it's getting fed into the link in general.
And he just looks at Sean. I said they're in the other room, more the hallway sort of thing. You gonna keep eyes on that thing?
Sean looks like he's making a decision. Seamus has seen this look on his face many times before.
Whatever it is, it might be able to cut noise. Apparently,
What do you think the odds of that wife being alive are?
I imagine fairly slim, to be honest, Sean, but
If it chased him, it
And
could
we have
still
a sacred duty.
exactly that. If there's a chance, I need to go find out.
God be with you.
Be careful, Seamus.
Oh, don't worry. Sometimes I'm pretty good at this.
Just, keep in touch. Let us know what you find.
Has anybody checked on the kid fuck upstairs?
Can we hear
Yeah.
anything upstairs?
No.
Oh,
Sean is going up
shit.
to go do that.
Again, Sean, there's an eerie silence.
Sean gets lower than he imagines a shotgun blast at chest level would be and knocks on the door.
Creepy, eerie silence.
Is anybody in there? Guys? And the door is, of course, locked.
Yep.
Guys, if you don't want me coming through that door, say something now.
Boom.
Yeah, it's going through.
Yeah, with your strength. Yeah, easy. Boom. You hear a squeaking noise from the cupboard.
He's just looking around the room at this point.
Empty.
What the fuck? And he'll go over to the cupboard.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. You hear like, oh fuck, oh shit, okay, 1, 2, and you open the door. Boom. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Fuck!
it doesn't hurt you, man. Her punch is she's straight too.
Yeah, I mean, punch in the face is a punch in the face. Fucking
Like, there's like that scramble over the bed. You know what I mean? She's like, obviously trying to beeline towards the window.
it's like a powder puff of bullshit. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right the fucking scar.
Oh, I'm
Where are
so-
the other two?
I don't know.
What happened?
Everyone, there was a silence downstairs. I went to open the door, to see. I couldn't hear anything, so I closed the door, and relocked it, and went downstairs. There was nobody there, but I could see things. So I came back upstairs, and we're gone.
You.
There was nobody here.
And yeah, like he's got 5 rage, dude. He just doesn't look happy.
I mean, you can take a rage because I imagine Sean feels ways after. Like, I take it.
Okay. Just comes right back down. The Jamesons are gone.
What do you mean they're gone?
I mean, they are without a trace gone. The only one left is Jenny.
Mavis probably like mid trying to cleanse this fucking wound because the skin folk she is not worried about him seeing shit.
How?
I don't know, and her story's not helping.
What did she say?
She said there was a silence. I imagine that's when what happened to us.
Was the window open? Was there a sign of a struggle?
No, there's fucking nothing. Door was still locked.
Oh god, what if they pulled them across?
Oh, fuck.
She abandons what she's doing and just goes looking for even, you know what? She goes to one of the cups of tea and will use that to look. Just dives.
Roll a diff 4.
D4.
Diff 4.
Let me see what I got.
Please.
Oh, Seamus. Let's be safe.
Seamus?
Yes, because he's the one who's being a crazy person and going places.
Seamus is about to walk out the door.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, oh, Seamus. Got it.
He's stepping over or looking?
I'm just looking for the moment first.
All right, Maeve. You don't see anything in the house, but I'll give you this one for free. Leaving the house. And I emphasize leaving. You probably just see it. There's a procession of them, right? One individual.
Oh. So there's
There's a procession of people moving away from the house. And you just see shadowy figures, but this one is the clearest figure, and you just see him gesturing. The people start to vanish away. Like they literally just start going in different directions.
They're leaving the house. Sean, they're leaving the house. On that side. They were in here.
What do we do? Fuck, I'm the alpha.
They're splitting up. Best we could do, I don't know, go across and try to track them, but there's a lot more of them than us.
The Jameson's even there.
Could I see them in the procession?
No.
I couldn't see them, but I could see that they were inside and leaving. They must have pulled them across. Maybe that's what happened that yanked us back off cross too.
Okay. Okay.
Sean just pushes his hand through his hair.
Sean.
What?
Thank you, Wes.
I put like this. There's a reason Kara's going to be screaming. As all this argument is going on, the loudest thunderclap just hits above the house. Boom!
Yeah, so once upon a time, Kara was standing in front of Sean, like, reaching out a hand to, like, try to reassure him, like she's gonna say something inspiring, and now she's just in his arms. Scooby-Doo style.
He just looks down at that and looks at Maeve.
Okay. There's a lot of them. If we stuck together, maybe we could cross and try to catch up, but we can't guard him and go across, so we'd have to split up. You said there's at least 10 of them? They did split all in different directions while I was looking, but
I'll put it like this, Maeve. They move fast.
they're going really fast, Sean. And I don't know if they're going back to the caves or if they're going back to one of the old ruins. I'd bet on the caves with the horn going, but even then there's going to be a lot of them there. We're going to need another pack.
And the storm would kill us before we even got in there.
Probably swipe us off the cliffs. They might be going close to it. They may not be able to get down there in a storm like this. But they may be on the cliffs.
Maeve, give me an intelligence just to remember some things about seeing the way they moved.
Raw intelligence?
Raw intelligence, because I did say it. They move quick. They
do.
faded away.
Oh, faded away.
Not faded, like they move quick. No, you can't recall anything. You just saw they moved unnaturally fast, man.
They were going really fast and in every direction. They could be anywhere.
Our odds of catching up to them are fucking nothing.
At this point, we may be better spent recovering as many kinfolk as we can that aren't already back there. Because it was only the elderly we took back to Sept. There are probably a lot of younger kin here. We need to see how many are still here.
Hi. So,
We need to gather them all in one place.
do you want me to make this first move, or?
Seamus, you're already out there. Go.
I'm at the door.
Oh, fuck. It just looks like fuck. Go.
All right. And yeah, Seamus, because he knows now these things move on naturally quick. So he's not trying to be quick. He's trying to be as fucking quiet as he can.
I'll put it like this, man. It is eerie stepping out there because you're just greeted with the sounds of thunder and rain. Nothing else.
Yeah, it's not nice.
So, Seamus, you head 3 doors down. It is the most quiet journey you can. And I'll put this for preface as well for Seamus. You know the majority of kinfolk are not here. They're like, do you know what I mean? I'll put it like this: you know that they are. This is the area of Brooks Rest that has the least amount of kinfolk. They're all up top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most of these are normal people. You can see some of the houses are even indeed wrecked by the storm. Probably you'll see probably on the national news. This is probably the worst storm that's hit the west coast in over 100 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he'll carry on making his way.
Give me a perception alertness.
Perception alertness, that I can certainly do. That's one
All
success.
you need. You come to the third house, and Seamus, the wreckage is. You take a step back. Looks like the thing was even nearly hit by lightning.
There's that slow intake of breath. It's like, let's have a look. Is how is there a chance? Is there anything moving?
You don't hear anything. You don't see anything.
Well, if you can, kind of like hugging what I'm guessing what remains of some walls or rubble or anything like that, because covering one blind spot is always good with a wall. He's going to try and get up and just quietly trying to move his way through, not digging up through it, but having a better look through it.
As the rain pitter patters down, Seamus, give me one perception alertness difficulty 8.
Can I spend willpower or not?
No.
One success.
Boom. You see in the inlet of the wall, you wander around, you see pictures of the man and his wife, really nice looking redhead. And you know what? You're like, huh. You look up and you see on the wall that's almost being faded away by the rain, as if it's naturally faded. As if it's been dissolved. I'll put it like this: if it's been dissolved like this by the rain slowly.
So there's a moment now. He's crawling around. He's crouched down. He's very light on his feet. He's trained in this. He's good. He's looking around, checking the corners, checking everything. It's that slow kind of stop. He just sees that bit of light that just doesn't add up in front of him, directly in front of his eye line. It slowly starts to move up. As he sees it fades out, it's just almost whatever color he gained, getting back over here, just instantly drained out of him, and I will take a rage in fear.
By all means.
Okay. Guys?
Yeah.
I don't think she's here.
See if you can find anyone else.
I didn't see anything but that. I'm going to have a check on some of the houses back around, but I'm not going far.
Don't go far. She looks over to Sean.
Sean looks back.
They were on the other side. There might be people they haven't got yet. But it's your call. We can, if we do find more people, we can protect them here. We can stay on the same side they're on. We can, I don't know, guard the basement door. We can, something.
We save who we can. We keep him here. Jenny.
Jenny's upstairs.
Yeah, he's calling up to her.
There's a silence.
Oh, God damn it. He fucking goes up there.
The window is open.
He immediately looks out.
I mean, by the time you guys had your conversation, yeah, you can see the window's open. You just look out. You can't. It's dark, man. You can see probably where she landed. You know what I mean? Because you can see the scrape of clothing where she bumped off something.
He just stands there with his mouth agape. and leans onto the windowsill. Oh fuck.
Is he fucking physically or
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, audibly up the stairs. What's wrong?
We lost. She's gone.
Did she disappear too?
No. No, it looks like she jumped out the fucking window.
Oh god.
She's somewhere out there.
Yep. Oh, she braces herself. Seamus.
Before we get to Seamus, like we'll get to Seamus now. Seamus, you're coming up to another like 2 or 3 buildings. You can see lights on. People are staying indoors and locked away. You know what I mean? They're bracing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People are not risking going outside. Some houses are empty completely. 2 houses you go down. Reckon 2 families of 1 of 3, 1 of 4 gone. Empty. The house looks hit by the storm.
Like, so, just so for my own understanding, hit by the storm as in it's got
That
damage
wave.
on the house.
Yeah, you could. Do you know where the picture is? By where the wave came over some of the houses, kind of like that, flooded.
So
destroyed.
actual structural damage.
Yeah,
And
but
then the
everybody's
house is
gone. With
and the
no
house-
structural damage, people are in.
right, because he would clock that. Because
Yeah, that is what you clock.
That's
With
that's
no structural
something.
damage, people are in, and they're happy and no problem.
Yeah, I mean, he's peering through people's windows and shit. So, but I ask you one question, Torna,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously I'm seeing this. Is it so? For example, however many houses down, is it like a certain point where there's like houses that are
They pick
damaged,
every
or is it
third-
pick and
they
choose
pick
like
every-
random?
They pick every third house.
So there's a clear pattern that doesn't make any sense
3.
naturally.
What frightens the Fianna? 3s.
Yup. But no natural way of no, this is
Yeah.
Yep, no, it's just that. Oh
I
god!
imagine that sends another shiver down his spine because you know,
Mhm.
3s being an auspicious number. Like no.
Yep, it's like kind of all right. This one's marked. Hops a few fences, runs down the street, hops down another one, checks it. The third one down. That's not. Mm.
You estimate 20 people are gone. Now you know for a fact, Seamus. Maybe 4 to 5 are kin, maybe. On a good
Yep.
day. These are just mostly people. And I'll put it like this. This probably will be recorded in the news as one of the worst storms because people were swept over the side. You know what I mean? You can see already the headlines. You know what I mean?
It's already thinking about it, but it's more the 3s that. It's a guy from Tri-Spiral. Yeah, that's a slap in the face.
Yep. That is blatant sacrilege. That's heresy. It's almost mocking heresy when you think about it.
But he'll start slowly making his way back.
Yeah, by the time you're like, I'd say you just check the final run. That's when maybe you can pick. I just wanted to make sure that Seamus got that information first. So when you're ready, Maeve. Or whoever wants to tell him.
Seamus.
I don't know. I'm still here.
Seamus, she went out the window. She's loose. She went out
What?
while we were talking.
Who?
Jenny. She went out the window and into the storm.
There's a point where he's just standing kind of in front of somebody's house, one of the destroyed ones. Looks left, looks right. How's the sea look, Torna?
The sea. Turbulent, whippery, And then, like, of course, there's a storm, man, but there's an odd calmness about it in the motion of the waves. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
The way Layla's described it to you is especially when the water is rockety and everything, you just sink down at the bottom and just watch.
Alright. Alright, Maeve, I thought any of you just do me one small thing, okay?
Yeah, what's up?
One of you needs to go next door and check.
She glances over.
I'm
to Sean.
moving. Been a while since I've been in an honest fight anyway. And he just storms out there.
Again, for like Seamus, Sean, the silence is, apart from obviously the storm. Like you fought the Red Remnants, you've done all this, you're in the spiral fight of your life. This is more eerie because it's just silent.
I think I know where she's gonna be. But just check that house. Don't ask where I'm walking, because I'm still here.
We will have an extended conversation later. Do what you have to do.
I'm gonna go find her. And it starts running down the street towards the sea. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm. I would
That's
get
good.
to Sean first. Whichever house you go into the little cottage. And imagine Sean just bursts in like boom.
Oh, he doesn't give a fuck today. It's on 6 rage.
You will see, knick-knack, all of this, it's clear. Someone lives here. But nothing. No sign.
Nothing in this house.
It's an impressive display of seashells.
Normally he'd be into this. But rage.
Mm-hmm. That's about the only thing. I'm one of those cool sea things you can put your ear up to and hear the ocean.
Thankfully, he is not a cat shifter. Otherwise, he'd be knocking shit over.
Story back out. But yeah, before I get to Seamus, like even guys, if you stick your head out and look around, aside from the people in the houses, doing what they're doing and battening down the hatches, there's fucking nothing.
Yeah, when Sean goes, Maeve will poke her head out after him before she closes the door, just looking around.
Silence, man. For Kara, Sean, and Maeve, emptiness. And no sign of anything.
This is somehow worse. Go back to check on Dude Face to see how he's doing with his shock.
The poor guy's hyperventilating, man. He's probably vomited on the ground a bit.
Yeah,
He looks sick. He actually looks sick.
She'll potentially take a glance at the injury again to see if the cleansing didn't do it.
It did, but it cleansed most of it. He just blood loss and whatever it was initially doing. It's like his body's rejecting it.
Sean just points at me. Heal him.
Just want to make sure I'm not trapping anything inside.
All right.
Here, I'll help him sit up. I'm gonna try one more before I hit him with it. And she will carefully try to cleanse him again to see if she can purge anything left in his system out, because normal healing, that is one thing, but if there's something in him making him sick, she doesn't want it left in there.
Yeah, I'll put it like this, man. The roars of him. You know what I mean?
Oh. Yeah, I can. Do you want me to roll them?
Please roll.
Okay. So for the first one, That would have been the first. 1 success. And that'll be the one she's doing now, which is third diff 7, so it's nothing.
I'll put it like this: the wars of a manager in that cleansing.
She winces and will finally. You know what? In this case, better to have a sure thing, and we'll go ahead and tag him with one of these here, Gaia's Breaths. And I will toggle my running total.
Oh yeah, his wound stitch up.
I'm sorry. I know that was hard. She'll start just basically take him off Sean and
He, like I said, this guy's not a Billy badass. He'd pass out from the pain.
yeah, she'll probably take him from Sean and lay him in her lap and just be putting like a cold rag on
Combined
his
with
head and shit.
combined with the blood loss, yeah, he passes out from the pain.
I can keep an eye on him, Sean. He's probably gonna need another cleansing. I'm not sure it's out, but at least he's in one piece. You should probably check. I don't know. See if they lost anyone on the way. I don't know. I thought the others would be here, but it's a storm. I've got to guard this up too.
It's probably just us until the storm passes.
Just look to see what shape Kara's in because she hasn't been doing so good with that thunder.
Yeah, Kara, man, that thunder, the door is half open, half not. It's like a raging fucking inferno of thunder out there.
She is as far away from the door as she can possibly be.
I'm not dealing with that.
Nope. I am not here. I'm not. The door is not open. I am not near the door. Everything is fine. The thunder is just really loud.
There is one thing, fucking Sean, Kara, and Maeve here, though. There is. I mean, you look around and everything. You're eventually you're like, where the fuck is everybody? And you'll hear like essentially a whistle in the wind.
The perk? Just the sharp glance around of the fuck.
Sounds like a bird
Sean
whistle.
pulls out his knife. Brace.
Sorry, what'd you say, Torna?
Sounds like a bird whistle.
Bird whistle.
So brown it. Sean, can you go look? That might be one of us.
Yeah, I'm moving.
So Sean gets to the door. You get there, you look out, you see the rain, you're like squinting, like, what in the fuck was that? Then eventually all you feel is just you just feel like something just tapped the side of your shoulder. You feel like a ding, ding, ding.
He just whirls around. I mean, just to have it be him, too. Like,
Gotta keep your eyes open, boy, in the storm, otherwise I would have got you. Just moves past inside. And you see these two creeping up as well.
yeah, Sean lets them in. He's kind of left standing in the rain, just frustrated.
Or just gives them a tap on the shoulder as he walks in. You have no idea where Paul is. Just some Paul's in the Umbra, maybe. Or maybe he's just like around, probably checking the houses. You assume these guys went straight to you, and Paul is checking. Paul. Basically, get the impression Paul is somewhere in the village.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. Sean is outside being a moody teenager right now.
Okay, that's
Sean.
I will give it to you as well. Sean. You know what the other one is somewhere in the village. You can probably spot him.
Yeah, like at this point, Sean is probably going around to figure out for himself what is going on.
To be honest, you probably actually meet Paul as he's like, these rows here from here are empty. Other people are in. Normal people. They're batten down the hatches. Everything's cool. But these people, they're fucking. Yeah, there you go. They're fucking gone, man.
The count
look.
Seamus gave me was 20. Maybe 5 of ours.
Like, watch. Normal. No damage to the house. Second one. No damage to the house. Look.
Yeah, I see.
This doesn't look like the spirals we've been going up against.
It's not something else.
What the fuck was it?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Barely escaped with our lives.
Jesus.
We lost the Jamesons.
Fuck. It just rubs his wet hair.
The third one I've never seen before. Panic ran. Seamus is going after her. We've got one survivor from one of the houses in the house.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright. I know most of the kin up atop of Brooks Rest are safe. We check there first. They were all accounted for.
These things are moving in numbers, at least 10.
10. Like, he kind of like
least.
whirls his head around, like, what?
I told you, we nearly bought the fucking farm.
That's a fucking war pack, at least. Bigger. Fuck. Alright, fuck. I'll go swoop around and see what I can find. He just starts patting his way through things.
Sean will come around, and he's probably going the opposite pattern to him. They'll probably meet each other again at some point.
Yeah, probably. Sean, do you see this? Come here. Come here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Pointing as the rain pitter-patters. That symbol that Seamus saw where it faded in and dissolved in the rain. What the fuck is that? I get it for you now.
I don't know. Seamus saw it earlier. I think this is the house our survivor came from.
Again, like I said, Sean, it's not fully dissolved, but it's practically dissolved.
Yeah,
It's
like
naturally in the rain.
it's between this and like the image that Seamus gave us is just Sean being like, "Oh, this is probably where I sent him earlier."
Yeah, you get the image.
Yeah, you want to know the worst part?
One.
We all got force struck through the Umbra twice.
He stares at you in theater. Shit, just, huh? What?
1 minute we were defending the house here. The next minute we were in the Umbra where all of them were. Too close for us to try to shift back over. We had to hold.
How the fuck did they shift you into across the Umbra?
I don't know. When we lost the Jamesons, the door was still locked. The window was fucking shut. There wasn't even a sign of a fight. They were just gone.
Jesus.
The third one panicked. I made the mistake of leaving her alone. She ran out into the storm. Aragabash is after her.
Man, I don't blame the poor girl, whoever, or fella for fucking panicking. I don't blame him. Fucking Jesus, looking around.
Yeah. Seamus is a good tracker. He's got a better chance than any of us. Well, save for your alpha.
Yeah. If he doesn't find her, Albert will go looking for her. It's his specialty.
Alright.
Just give him, if you don't find her, give him her name and he'll track her down.
We cleansed the survivor, healed his wounds, but he passed out at some point.
Alright, I'll head back. She might need a hand.
I want to take one more look at some of these empties.
Just gives you the thumbs up. Give a shout if you run into anything. We'll come running.
Oh, believe me, you'll hear me.
Just give the nod, like pat in the shoulder, and starts jogging up back towards the fucking house.
Sean is doing what a lot of Aroons do when they're super angry. He's just trying to focus on something quasi-productive.
Fuck you, house.
Yeah, like he's just tromping around. He's just like, I'll investigate.
Fucking
There's nothing here. Drop it. Storms
Ugh.
back out.
take that lack of evidence. Fucking
All right, I'll cut to Seamus before I cut to Mate and Carol with Albert and the boys. Seamus, come out into the raging ocean. It's raging. And it's an ocean.
Yeah, that is sprinting.
You can see the beach. Seamus, you're being blown around like a paper bag.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's been stumbling. I mean, he's been trying to sprint. He's been doing a pretty good job of gaining some speed, but it's been stumbling. He's nearly fallen over at least twice.
Get some sand in your face because it all whips around angrily as well. You're like, oh Jesus!
Yeah, but it's just like it's just awful. But can I see on the beach at first any sign?
No.
No sign.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. You can see footprints. That
is a sign.
It's just hard because you have to squint all the way down, and I think that's a footprint.
Which way is it going? Or which?
To the sea.
Yep. I mean, you know what's happening. Is that clocks it? Yep. Thought as much. Fuck. I gotta find out. I can't not. You start sprinting.
Yeah. You start sprinting. You tumble over a shoe. Fuck.
In the sand.
Yep.
Yep. Just full on donk face plant. Rolls over. Looks at it.
Shoe. It's one of the little shoes. Little tiny little shoes.
Stop it! Starts running. See now.
More shoes, pants.
Oh.
Not her belt though. The only thing that's missing from the clothes you find is her belt.
If it's a leading trail towards the sea, it's just that running, get to about knee deep, and just that dolphin dive forward.
Seamus, this is Atlantic coast weather in the middle of November. Mother of God. Mother of God.
Yep.
You're a big baggaroo, buddy, and I'm not going to make you roll not to go into shock of one thing. But probably the only reason that's happening is because you're a guru. Mother of God. That is the coldest thing you've ever been in.
Yep. As he, it's like that instant regret as he feels the coldness go around his ankles. It gets worse. So it's just goes to suck in the breath because he knows what's going. Dives in. He wasn't ready for that. No, not at all. Just complete
most undignified scream.
It's just a guy oh! Just drains his breath entirely as he's that winded for that few seconds, trying to get used to it, and starts just swimming out that little bit.
You swim out just a tiny bit, and it's getting hard to swim. And what you do see, slowly bobbing its head up, is
just kind of stops and looks at this I don't know what I expected.
It's lovely to see you.
I know this will sound strange, Torna, but this is a question I didn't think I'd ask. Do I recognize the seal?
That's Sebastian.
Sebastian, you bastard! All right. Well, I don't know what the activation is, but how does one activate the smell of man?
It's natural.
Is it natural?
Yes,
It's
man
constant.
is constant.
Even better. So there.
Sebastian hasn't flipped the fuck out at you yet.
I forgot. But either way, that's good.
Fucking eyeballing you, son. Though he's still eyeballing you with that fucking Sebastian there. That's not a friendly seal.
Yeah,
you can hear the thug. You can hear the thug music playing in the background. He's just floating in the water, watching.
As he puts on the backward snapback, and the gold chain slowly lands over his neck.
What you want, boy?
Snoop Dogg and Dre's playing in the background. Seamus pulls out his Batman mask and where is she?
I mean, do you actually see this?
I'm not saying
I would die if you were I would die. But what are you doing, buddy?
But it's that second of floating there. So the wave kind of pushes him down. Looks over. Where the fuck is she?
The seal makes just curious little head bobbles and acts like a fucking seal. Dips under the water.
It's just the stare as he's just screeching, and he goes down like, oh yeah.
It slaps his belly and just goes under the water. Yeah, it's gone.
It's like,
Pretty much it just vanishes.
but he will dive down.
Oh, it's even colder when you put all your face in it.
Yeah, it's not
You
nice.
can barely see. Roll me your stamina.
The things we do for love.
Things you do for the booty and seal.
Yep. Flat stamina.
Flat stamina.
Sweet.
Actually, I have a better picture of Sebastian. He looks so fucking angry. Oh my god.
That's an 8.
All right, you're still barely awake, but Seamus. Oh my god, you're so cold. Oh, it's so cold. Oh no, it's so cold. And you can barely see. Give me a perception alertness, difficulty 8.
That's one success.
You can see. I don't mean to make you laugh. This is.
Look, I already know this was a bad idea, but it's the things I had to do.
I know I'm gonna make you laugh because. I'm sorry. That's literally what you come face to face with.
Hold on, I have the perfect reaction. Okay, it's not going to save in my proper folder, but that's fine. I can save it here. So this thing just kind of cups up in front of him. Doesn't really see it coming, and all shit.
Bubbles.
The seal is basically looking at you like that DMX log. There you go. I linked it and everything. Like it just fucking stares at you malevolently.
Malevolently? Oh god!
Like yeah, like what you want, boy. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like to you in the dark of the ocean, and you're cold, and the seal's fucking eyeballs. Like
just that thing when you try and speak on the water, it just sounds like mumbling. It's just like Russia.
Give me another stamina, buddy.
Look, Seamus is not a smart man, but he's devoted, all right. Diff 8, there's one success.
All right, Seamus. I will say you're at a +1 on dexterity and perception rolls because hypothermia.
Yay!
But you go the seal. That seal is so fucking dumb with your shit. Swims away slowly, malevolently.
Just recedes into the darkness.
Yeah, pretty much. James like, oh.
It's just
so evil.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's not going to swim in freezing cold water any longer. I mean, he tried.
Are you going to try follow the seal?
What, into the darkness? Yes, because that's smart.
Yeah, it just watches you and then just turns like it was almost this jerk of the head, like swimming deeper into the darkness.
I raise you this, Torna. I have the merit danger sense. Is that dangerous down there?
Yes, it's the deep.
Yeah, so no, I don't do that. Look, I knew the answer, but he can't go any further. It's already killing him enough as it is, so he's gonna have to start going back.
Buster Rhymes still over there in the background, like, what you want? Give your perception alertness.
High
Diff
diff or
9.
diff 9.
Because of hypothermia. Because diff 8 originally, but hypothermia.
Well, that's a botch.
Seamus. You botched, right?
Yes, that is a botch. Diff 9, son.
I know.
Taught to succeed on that.
You're going to see the worst thing. So I just get to finally show this picture.
It's 40 seals.
The SEAL army. Just with baseball bats.
Came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
Final battle, the Formorians, the SEAL army shows up and fights everyone.
It kills everybody. So it's like, I mean, you shouldn't be biking the shield, but no. I need to get this picture right for what you're going to see coming out of the dark. So bear with me a second. I need to do some hinky-dinky shit.
It's alright, I'm bearing. Fuck's sake.
I need to get rid of DMX seal.
Flaws, everybody. Aren't they great?
Floors are wonderful. It's like the biggest shelf in your house.
All right, Seamus. Go put this link in the side chat.
Let's give me a minute to open it because I was just copy paste.
Hang on now. I'm not going to put it in yet.
That one
I know,
was
I'm
just
just
me being a
saying.
dick.
That was just being sealed.
I know, I'm just saying. So just give me a second before you throw up whatever you're going to throw up.
That seal, the iron comes at you like jaws open and everything.
No!
That's what you see, like, underneath you, you know what I mean?
It's like that second of not sure what was expecting. Oh god, run!
So give me another stamina athletics difficulty 8.
Stamina athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna bite my fucking foot off for some shit.
There's no Kelpie to save you today.
I am Kelpie, Seamus.
It's like you botch. It's a fucking horse.
You fucking Seamus, I'll put it like this. You start doing the panic swim, but you're not really going anywhere, and the seal is going to roll this. So, Seamus, soak me 3 lethal. It bites your leg.
I need that. That's like,
Too
that's
lethal.
like one of it.
Yeah, 2 lethal. It bites your leg and twists and then swims away, like angrily flapping in the water.
Just bites his leg, twist like it's like, ow, you bit me, and you fucking twisted, you bastard.
Yeah, he twisted. He looked into your eyes, and you just saw nothing but this. Those cold, dead eyes as he twisted.
Yeah, but it's just like just all completely muffled underwater.
Now give me another stamina check. Because you're inhaling water like a motherfucker after that. Ah, fuck.
This is a travesty.
Yep. Sean, you can see Seamus. Like I'll put it like this. I'll put it like this for Sean. You will see Seamus. Like you'll spot Seamus is down by the beach. Went into the water. He's not come back out yet. But you just see seals, man.
You know what that means.
Seamus, you're still, but oh my, you're at now.
Sean runs down to the beach, Tom Cruise style.
Oh my god.
He clenches the knife in his teeth and he dives in after Seamus.
I'll put it like this, Seamus. You are now a +2 diff to swim at the sea.
Seamus ain't going down.
Sean's about to touch a fucking seal.
He's about to like headbutt a seal.
Either that or he's just going to headbutt me.
Headbutt a seal. I'll punch a fucking dragon.
So
I don't
Sean
know how many changelings I'm about to beat the fuck up.
Resident beats the shit out of the Selkie colony.
The next court meeting is going to be interesting, and he just kept striking us.
But yeah, just give me a perception alertness, seal. Give me a perception alertness, please, Sean.
Da, 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 da. Oh my god. 2.
You see Seamus, and you saw the seal swim away after it bit him right in the leg. Into the dark. Malevolently.
They just bite him in the leg. That fucker twisted.
Oh yeah, you saw that, Sean. You saw the malevolence, the twist, the twist, man. You were like, oh.
It's like the bite he probably could have been fine with, but the twist, that hurt.
We have to get Seamus out of here. He's just a little boy.
He's just a little boy. So give me a Dex Athletic, Sean. Difficulty 7 to rapid swim over to Seamus
All right.
before the seal known as the Beast returns.
Beast. Before we get attacked by Exhibit on his reunion tour.
Before DMX and Exhibit Seal beat the shit out of the two of you.
This isn't quite Mission Impossible, but that's fine. Still a lot of dice. On 2.
All right, Seamus, you look around, panicking. Not sure where the fuck this seal came from, where the fuck he'll be. But you feel the presence behind you. You look around, and it's Sean.
He turns around with a... No, it's just... Ah!
Screams.
Underwater, of course.
Oh my god. We just gotta get him out of there, man. Before it gets any worse.
Strength Athletic, Sean. Actually, Sean, Perception Alertness.
If he sees Jenny, he's gonna flip his shit pancakes.
He's gonna faint. It's Sean faints.
I think
like,
Shane was just here
fucking
like,
furious.
well, I'm fucked.
3.
All right, I'm not even fucking sorry for what I'm about to show you.
We're getting our asses kicked by the animal kingdom.
This is for the War of the Rages, bitches.
All he can think is that Shadow Lord's never gonna let me live this down.
Fucking Albert just watching, like, what are they doing?
Like Paulie said, he was gonna go over there. Is that him running now? What the fuck?
Why the fuck did he go in the water? What the fuck is this? Like a joke to you, Sean? Do you know what I mean? Hang on now. Where are they? So I had a picture for these fuckers. There they are. Look at how Sean's like swimming along. Everything's calm.
Calm.
Mostly calm. Seamus is screaming.
Where's
I'm
the
adding a little
storm?
bit of comedy. I'm adding a little bit of comedy to this from the seriousness that was the scene. We'll get back to seriousness in a second. As Sean, you're being rocked around in these waves, but that's what you see.
Oh fuck. Mother of God. That's all Maeve gets in the link is just Mother of God.
What's happening? Seamus feels like he's in pain.
Seals!
Why would a seal hurt him? He helped one of the seals.
Like, Kara's
They're
just
apparently traitorous fucks.
Kara's just like, seals?
We're being attacked by seals in the fucking ocean!
I'll put this link in the side chat for what this is about to feel like, guys. So give me another strength athletic, Sean. Let's see if you can get away before the sea boys from hell fucking do a sweep.
All right. Yes. Especially if this is a Mission Impossible.
Oh my god,
fucking...
yes. Sean just goes, nope. Just starts the six day mission. Drive by like, roar! Sean, like Michael Phelps, swims it, like just flying through the water.
Fucking athletic specialty Ethan Hunt. It's so stupid until today.
And then, Sean, you eventually both of you just plonk out of the water. The last thing you see, though, Sean, I'll give this one just for you. I feel like Sean and this scene would appreciate each other.
Motherfucker.
That one eye lock.
Yeah, well, it can put enemies one Sean on its sheet.
Enemies one, Sean. Enemies one, the seal. But you just eye lock each other. Like, I'll put it like this, Sean. All joking aside, that thing looks intelligent. That's what freaks you out, man. That looks intelligent.
That does freak him out. He will revisit this later. And by revisit it later, I mean he'll get drunk and throw rocks into the ocean as a challenge.
Fuck you, seal. Just throwing it.
Bitch ass motherfucker, sploosh. See, he's gonna scream about having it out of the land. That seal's gonna come up, turn into an 8-foot tall man, kick him right in the balls.
Fucking roundhouse kick. Oh, walks right into the ocean.
But for now, we finally get back onto shore.
Coughing and spluttering.
Yeah, Sean takes the knife out of his teeth. Why?
You fucking twisted.
Why were you in the ocean? Why were you in the ocean?
Oh,
Is she down there?
no.
Is she down there? Why were you in the ocean? Where is she, dude? Dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Look, we'll find her. We'll find her. But we gotta get back in the house if we are gonna hypothermia. Yeah. Yeah. We are covered in cold salt water. We need to get back in the house before we lose our Irish salty balls.
Yep.
Come on. Come on. You're a big warrior. You can walk it off.
Fucking twisted.
Yeah, I'll come back for that motherfucker later.
I'm sorry, the image of just Sean wading into the water going, I'm ready! Oh, sorry.
Witness me.
If you don't think I'll push this minor plot line, you're wrong.
I will conduct a war against these fuckers. But as the two gentlemen walk back to the house, Albert's just looking at Maeve, you know, with that little intrigue, like, oh, hello, you know? All right, Maeve. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on. What are we dealing with? Hello. Come on.
Sorry, her player's
What's up?
chewing. Give me 1 second.
All right, you. Scarface. What are we dealing with?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Hi. I'm the Raya. What are we dealing
This
with?
confused look between the two Scarfaces in the party.
Fucking Scarface. Fiona just looks over like, really?
Creatures. Probably tainted.
Okay.
At least.
Probably tainted.
Yeah, Kara, I think I'm.
No,
think
Maeve.
Oh God. Yeah. Poor Kara. She
Is
just
that
trying
Shadow
to
Lord,
save her.
Is that Shadow Lord, like, no.
And Kara's just like, I didn't sense anything from them,
Okay.
but they weren't human. They weren't us. They were.
Okay.
Didn't even get a good look at them. They kept cover in the storm. There were a lot of them. I think Sean said probably at least 10. They were communicating with each other with some kind of screams and growls, and took a
See?
lot of people.
There you go. Now, next time you give a report descriptive, don't just say creatures. And lots of them. Pats her Kara's head.
She's just like, oh, okay, this is fine, I guess.
Leans in. Otherwise, the next Raya will hit you so hard you wish that side of you looked that ugly.
Yes, right.
That a girl. Now, Maeve, give me an actual report so I don't lose my fucking dick. What the fuck are we dealing with?
Just the ooh. We are dealing with. I can't be sure what exactly they are, Raya, but we came in to secure the two kinfolk that lived here. The storm got much too hard, much too fast for us to actually bring them back to Sept, so we buckled in with them. We began to hear very distinctly, I think all of us, the horn on the wind. The one I've mentioned before. Regular blasts with the surge of the storm.
All right. Did they attack the house?
They circled and stalked the house. We ended up finding ourselves on the other side of the gauntlet somehow, as if we just slid there and could hear them outside, the same things that I saw out on the cliffs. Or at least it sounded the same. Sean said he heard or saw at least 10. The last time I encountered them, there were at least 2 packs, meaning
Oh.
there may be a great deal more. At the time, we tried to buckle down and see if they would pass. It was far more than we could have taken on our own, and we thought it ideal to protect the two kinfolk and to stay here. By time we got yanked back across, which was done very violently, stripping away some of the connection to Gaia in the process, we realized that it was too quiet upstairs where we had tucked the kinfolk, and they were gone. I looked into the gauntlet. They'd been carried out on the other side, I think. I didn't see them on the other side specifically, but whereas while we were over there, they never breached the house. They circled it, they made noises, they pawed at the doors, they screamed, but they never actually came into the house until we were pushed to the other side. And then I saw them leaving and scattering in all directions. The two kinfolk are gone with no sign of a struggle. And when we came back across this one, and she gives him a pat, the poor guy's probably laying out half in her lap, was banging on the door begging us to open it up. He'd been chased by something human-shaped and maybe a bit larger. No, he said he was the size of one of us, I think, in Krynos. Wearing armor.
But without fur, yeah.
Armor, skin. I might have caught a glimpse of it. That might have been the silhouette I saw when I was looking across. But either way, it was full raiding parties that were trying to pace out and mark out the house to decide whether or not they could get in. They didn't come in until we were across, and we didn't go across voluntarily.
There's another kinfolk still out there.
Holy fucking whirls with the blades. Like, even Runa, like, steps up with a warhammer, like, ah! Why the
Oh, now,
fuck-
maybe later.
Why the fuck are you wet? Why the fuck are you carrying fucking shit? What in the
It's
fuck?
raining, Ryo.
There's
Looks
another
at me.
kinfolk.
He said,
In
"Why
the
is he
w-
wet when it's fucking?"
Albert just looks at Maeve like, you. That was not the
There's-
time.
As
Yeah.
Albert is distracted through the link, Sean, you could feel Seamus looking at you, and then there's just the piercing stare. It doesn't really come from Seamus normally. Just through the link, it's just don't mention it, right?
Fucking bullshit.
Don't fucking mention it.
Yeah, this isn't a link, but what Albert sees is Sean just fucking snarls and shoves. You will do as you're ordered. There's another kinfolk. She figured out something was wrong before any of us.
Just looks up and down. What the fuck were you? Is she in the fucking Arctic Ocean or something? What the fuck? Why the?
We don't
What
know.
are you two doing? Fucking having a fucking river dance? What the fuck happened?
I'm pretty
Shut
sure
up.
he got swept off by a wave.
A wave.
He was looking
She
for
got
her.
swept. She got swept in the water.
I don't know. What I do know is she'd figured out something was going on before any of us. Keen eyes, keen ears. I put her with the other two. When I kicked that door in, it was still locked. She was the only one that was left. She'd hid it and covered. She said she didn't see anything. She was shaken. I told her to stay put while I checked the rest of the house. By the time I got back up, the window was open. I could tell she jumped out. She'd panicked. I can't blame her. Seamus went out after her, ended up tumbling into the ocean. And then I went after him to drag him back. And the
You hear
fucking
from
seal bit him.
a seal. He leaned over to
Go at
inspect,
me
like,
too.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Even Runa's like leans over, like, holy shit, it did bite you.
yeah.
What the fuck with the
Nearly
seal?
had to go at me too, but I dragged him out fast.
Seals get
We've lost our
territorial.
trail.
Just hear fucking Paul. Seals get territorial when you come near the colonies.
Oh. Thank you, Paul.
Paul's like, the Paul-
Like, he's not even being sarcastic. Just, thank you, Paul. Like, that illuminates things for me.
Paul's just sitting in the background, like, helping Maeve bind this guy. Like, no problem, buddy. We had a bunch of them
Anyway.
up by our set. They did get real fucking territory, especially the sea lion. Man, they get real fucking nasty.
Oh, shit. That
Vindictive fuckers.
clears up a lot. I suppose I owe them an apology. Either
Oh,
way,
don't go in there. They'll fucking.
no, they will meet me on my terms. He looks so serious about this.
Hang on, let me get the appropriate reaction for Fiona.
They will be
When he says they will meet me on my terms, Kara just looks at him like,
like that fucking right picture.
yeah.
They will meet me on my terms. What? They all tell
And-
the crew, they're like, buddy, they're seals. But yeah, anyway.
He looks so about it, though. Is the problem.
Albert's
And
like,
he can-
all right, let's
Either way,
seals aside.
she's out there. She's panicked. We lost her trail.
What's her name?
Jenny, I think.
Jenny.
That's what I got told.
Okay. Puts the hood up over his head. I'll be back.
All right.
Hey,
Actually, you see, dude, he walks outside and he closes. You can see him close his eyes. And that's whoa. Real quick. Oh. Yeah, Albert frowns. Can't sense anything. Which means she's hiding.
is that
Hey, Sean. You're beside Albert, right?
Yeah.
Give me a peony.
All right. Let me check and see how mighty this fucking. Oh my God, this is a terrible pool, but we'll do it. And
2.
2.
The way Albert analyzes it is, goes, she's maybe hiding. He said that for the Fianna. The Shadow Lord, the Ragabash Shadow Lord, you've heard what some Ragabash can do. That is a man who probably assesses the fact that he's not feeling anything. She's probably dead. By his
Sean
now,
doesn't say anything.
by his guessing.
Yeah,
He said that for the people in the room.
Sean does not say anything at the moment. It's not just going to whip around like, Seamus, she's dead.
She could
No.
she could easily be hiding. Doesn't mean
Wouldn't blame her.
anything. It doesn't mean anything. Normally, sometimes when somebody is hiding, they're more difficult to detect. It's like hunting a spiral.
All right.
Kara nods because this makes some sense to her.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
Maeve accepts it flat out.
I want that kinfolk back on set now. I want whoever's wounded patched up now. Sweep back and bring the port to the Wormfoe now. We'll cover the here and see if we can fix up anything and look for any missing kinfolk.
And Sean nods, and it will do what it's told.
But slow shit
that
Seamus in the
sound?
basket.
Oh, you know what that means? That means Sean's driving.
Oh no!
God help us
Seamus'
all.
Seamus's master plan since the start of the scene has finally come to fruition.
Seamus will get his leg healed.
I mean, it's lethal.
Yeah.
He probably wicked it off walking up here.
Thank God.
But
Who's got really weird background noise?
Sorry.
Thank you.
But I want the report to the Wormfoe done the day initial report were done, and tell her, and then bring a full report the following day. The following day. I'm going to say it 3 times because you're a Fianna. The following day.
Yes, right.
Wonderful. Everybody move.
Now comes the comedy. How the fuck are we going to fit ourselves and this kinfolk in this shitty car?
Albert just points at his Jeep. Break it and I break you. Points at Maeve, specifically.
Yes, right.
Just to fuck with her. You know, exactly.
She withers immediately. Oh,
No.
no.
I will hold you responsible if they break it. Pointing at Maeve.
I
You.
don't-
You. I said 3 times. You.
Yes, right.
Not himself.
She just fucking welts.
Now get going.
Sharon, can you help carry him?
Yeah.
And Albert on the sly. As everyone pats me, he just pats Maeve on the head as he's walking past.
She's not sure what to take with the pet. Is
Pat,
she in
pat.
trouble or not? What is what is life?
But yeah, I'm going to say you guys are driving quickly to accept. Any conversation you want to have with the car before the scene ends, have it now. Now, I say. Particularly between with Seamus and all that. So if you guys want to do that now, do it now. I'll give you a couple of times
Okay.
before I close the scene.
I mean, I'll put it this way: Seamus is fairly quiet driving back, which is very fucking unlike him.
Seamus, I'm sure we'll find her.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. She's fine. I'm sure she's fine.
I'm sure she's fine.
She's got a lot of friends. Probably just hiding with one of them.
Probably. She seemed really sensible.
she's just chatting with her friends.
There's a lot going on. Bet you she'll be right back in the house tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah.
She'll just like reach out, probably try to give him the little arm rub of "It's okay, buddy," but if he's twitchy, she'll jerk the hand back.
He's not twitchy. Yeah, he lets you do it, but I mean, like, there's a small flinch. Goes, someone's behind me, but it's not nothing other than just the trained response. We got she's fine. We gotta focus on the ones that are, the thing with the.
Oh no, you got right here. Don't worry, tomorrow she'll yell at you because Sean drank water in the house.
Yeah.
Give an attempt at a smile. I'll figure it all out.
Oh, we'll figure something out, whether it be all of it or not. It's one of those.
Yeah. Look over to Kara, who's probably cowering on the other side of the back seat. Cause Storm.
I mean, Kara is hunkered down. She'll, it's probably like you said, Seamus. She's got a lot of friends. She's probably with them, and they're probably all looking out for each other.
Yeah. She'll be fine.
Now you just have to figure out everything we're taking to the wormfall.
I'll handle the report. Just make sure that kinfolk's taken care of. Figure out if he's related to somebody and contact them.
I'll take him to the other therapists.
That'll do it.
I mean, might need help carrying him.
Kara,
I'm on it.
good.
Sean,
Yeah.
like so I know I snapped at you earlier. I get it, attention to high and all. It is what it is and all that. But
Your kin are out there. You don't know where they are. It's a dangerous situation. Anyone would have lost their cool. Don't think about it.
that. What worries me more is that I'll keep this short. The whole Callahans, I've never seen eye to eye with Shadow Lords ever.
Yeah.
And I just get tetchy about telling Shadow Lords shit like that. It's as much as we're all in the same service, we're all doing the same thing.
I understand your concern, but the man is literally famous for saving kinfolk.
Aye, that's the stuff that they tell you. But what about the stuff they don't tell you?
a concern for another time, especially considering that he's famous for saving kinfolk.
If he treated kinfolk badly, Seamus, he wouldn't be on our side.
I
They'd
don't.
never allow him.
I don't trust Shadow Lords. I don't like them. Just expressing that. Would you rather keep it to myself again?
Okay.
So all I ask one thing only. Is when it's business that involves us, just, doesn't need to know all the details straight away.
There's just kind of a puzzled little shrug. All he needs to know is whatever Ryan needs to know. It's not like we're going to tell him anything personal. We don't need to.
Yeah, and he just nods to himself. Just nodding. Just that it's more of that comfort in himself sort of nod rather than just agreeing. I mean, you can see it in his face. Yeah, that is not. It's not a hatred, but that's a man that does not like that certain group of people. No. There's history there, long history.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna go tell him stuff that's personal. Okay?
Yeah. So I get nervous about Jenny. That's all. She's different.
She is. But I like her. The worst thing we're gonna do is help you keep her safe, Seamus.
She's pretty sharp. Picking up on stuff before we did. And, she's pretty nice, all things considered.
Let's just get this fucker back.
It's a little noddle as they continue driving.
You can drop the kinfolk off, make your report to the wormfolk, do all that. Besides, like I said, it's a quick thing, just to get everybody alert and all that. I imagine there will be a detailed report later.
Yes.
But is anyone doing anything? Calling anybody?
Cool. Actually, at some point or another, Maeve will ask around in the lake, just like, who was it asked us to go check on those people again?
The people pulling watch on the north gate.
Farah.
Farah in particular is the one who brought it up.
Unless the wormfoe tells you otherwise, you might want to let her know.
Yeah, once I tell the wormfoe, I'll be going to have that conversation.
But yeah, we can end it there. It's pretty chill.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Well, in that case, I would say thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching. I see you next time. Another scene from Red Branch. Fucking spooktacular Jesus Christ.